No, ma'am.
Okay. So do you have some papers and pens with you? If not, just quickly go and grab some papers and some pens, pencils, because
Okay.
you might need those for today's
Give me a
session.
second, teacher.
Sure. You have 2 minutes more. You need to get some pens, pencils, and papers. And also, if you have a Gmail account, go to your browser and log into that Gmail account also. So that will be easy for you.
Miss, do we need to give it to the Gmail account? Do we need to give you it?
Yes, you need a Gmail account.
Do we need to like text it to you right now in the chat?
No. Just go and log into that.
Excuse me, teacher, why do we need what is the
I'll let you know. Why do you need that.
Can we use Outlook? Login part that means if we have a Google Gmail account, what should we like? We should have it.
You need to have a Gmail account because I'm going to share some information for you to access those and submit those. You all have to go through.
Teacher, you already have our email. No?
Okay.
The one you send the links.
Hello, teacher.
Yes.
We should log in the meeting with the Gmail account.
No. Not to the meeting. You just go to your browser and log into your Gmail account. That will be required in the latter part of this workshop today. But it's easy if you have your Gmail account and if you have found your passwords and everything.
I didn't participate in the last class, so what about the competition?
Okay, we will give you all the instructions today.
Hello.
Right. So we have about 135 students in the meeting. I think.
Hi, Miss
Yes.
Is it the Gmail account we registered from or any Gmail account?
Any Gmail account.
Can we use Outlook? Is there a problem?
You have a Gmail account?
Yeah.
You'll have to have a Gmail account because when you're submitting the presentations and everything, we get the submissions through Google. That's why.
Okay. I have three Gmails, teacher.
Use only one for this purpose, okay?
Teacher, can you repeat?
Okay. I'll quickly repeat the same thing. Today, for this workshop, this might be the first time that you all are, most of you all are participating in a hackathon. So this is an online workshop. So you need some pens and papers with you. And also for you to submit the final presentation and share those files, you need a Gmail account. You need to log into your Google account. Then only you can submit all those stuff. That's why I'm asking you to get the...
Today is the last class.
Excuse me, teacher.
Today is the last class.
My phone is not with me now, so that's the Gmail I have given you to like send messages. So for now, can you send for my father's Gmail? I'm working in the laptop, that's why.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, I just joined here. What did you tell, teacher?
Teacher,
I asked you all to grab some pens and papers because for the today's workshop you want some pens and papers with you. And if you have a Gmail account, find the password and get those login credentials ready.
Are we supposed to go on the laptop or can we also use the phone?
You can use even phone, laptop, or any device. Right. Okay. I think we are good to start now. We have 144 students in the class. So, right.
I sent you the email. Please send to that one if there's anything. Just for now, can you send that email?
Okay. We will share all the details within the session. And I'm going to mute everyone for a moment.
Excuse me, teacher.
Right. Okay. So I think we are good to start now. Right. Let me see whether Shashank uncle is here. Okay.
Yes, I mean, Hasini.
Okay, Shashank. So I'm trying to. Okay, let me get you also here. And yes, Chamil uncle also will join in the middle of the session. So, right, I'm gonna give you a small introduction about today's session now. Right, so once again, good evening, everyone. I hope you all are now ready and very excited to participate in this TechKids Summer Hackathon. So as you all are aware, this is organized by SLASSCOM TechKids, and this initiative, the whole TechKids initiative is funded by Royal Norwegian Embassy, and we have our valuable partners with us, with our corporate sponsor Dialogue, and our event sponsor AI Club and Lexicon Technology. We have conducted 6 preparation sessions so far. So today we are officially launching the hackathon for you all to participate and compete. So I can see nearly 150 participants in this session today. So we are hoping your valuable ideas, solutions, and your nice work to be submitted by the 17th of this month. So you're getting 1 week time to develop your own mobile application and show it to us. All the participants will be getting valuable certificates and gifts from us, and the really good projects will be getting some special prizes too. So I know you all are really excited to have this experience, because this might be the first time that most of you all are participating in a hackathon. So today's session is kind of a workshop that is nothing involved with coding, but the most essential part for you all to come up with the correct solution for this hackathon. Okay, so I think this will be a very valuable experience for you all. So let me introduce our team today. So we have your well-known Seshan uncle. Big thank to Seshan for hosting a lot of preparation sessions and sharing your knowledge with these kids over the last 1 month time. So as you all know, Shashan is a tech specialist at Wiley Global Private Limited, and he has more than 9 years of experience in the IT industry. So he shared a lot of knowledge with you all, and today also he's available with us for you all to support and share his knowledge. And Chamil also will join today's session. He's a senior IT professional with nearly 15 years of experience in the industry, and currently working as a software architect at Multiplier. And he's also a visiting lecturer for many government and private universities. And we have Kohila Kansami today. She's a senior consultant at Virtuosa, and with more than 11 years of experience in the IT industry. So she's also joining us today. She also will share a lot of knowledge with you, and she's willing to collaborate with you in the session. And today our main speaker will be Tilina Bandara. He's a business solutions consultant and a program lead at Zone 24/7. He's a graduate of University of Montreal, and currently holds a master's too. And he's also a certified trainer, and most importantly, father to a beautiful daughter. So he is also willing to share his knowledge with all of you. So if you have any questions, feel free to post those questions in the chat, and he's here with us to support you, share his knowledge with you, and get the maximum out of you, right? Okay, so today's session will be for you to understand what kind of a solution that you are going to develop for the hackathon. And even after the hackathon, as a developer, as a coder, how are you going to look at a problem and come up with a solution? So that this will be a very interesting session and very important for you as a contestant in the hackathon. Right. So before we start the main session, I would like to invite Shashan to speak a bit, because he's very excited to see all of your work. And Shashan, would you like to share something with the students? Any advices for the students who are participating in the hackathon?
Yeah, so basically, kids, I hope you guys had a good session with us. We had like 4 or 5, can't remember actually. We had a lot. So we used a lot of tools, components, and coding blocks. So you could come up with a good idea or like a game or whatever. Any idea that you think that you could develop using Appimental, you can come up with a good idea and like develop it. Maybe it would be like some game, some app, or we don't know. It's your own imagination, even like anything you could build. But there are some limitations in Appimental, that some of the blocks or like code segment that it has. So you have to like get your like build your idea around those components what are there in the Appimental. So I hope you will guys come up with a lot of nice application, nice games, nice whatever things you could come up with. So good luck.
Thank you very much, Sashan. So Tilina, over to you to start today's workshop. Let me know if you want to unmute everyone and let them talk and engage with you. All right.
Brilliant. Thank you, Hasini, and thank you everyone for participating in this. And my name is Tilina, and you just found me, and we will be having this session for about the next 1 hour, and I'll be talking to you, you will be talking to me, we will be speaking, we will be dancing, we will be smiling, we will be laughing, we will be talking, we will be drawing, we will be writing, we will be doing many things with you. So let's see first whether you can hear me. Now, if you can hear me and if you can see my screen, my presentation slides, I want all of you to find the chat and type yes into the chat. If you can hear me and if you can see my slides, I want all of you to find the chat and type yes into the chat. Let's see how many people can hear me and how many people can see my screen. Brilliant. All right. Lots of people are saying yes. When you are typing in the chat box, I want you to type to everyone, not just to me. Type the message to everyone. So even Hashimi will get that. Even your friends will see that. So I want you to, when you are replying, select everyone and type so that everybody will see. Brilliant. Thank you everyone for responding. You all are doing brilliant. And I can see, Hashimi, there are many people trying to join in. I hope you will be handling them and allowing them into the meeting. So brilliant. So let's get started. We are going to spend about an hour today having some fun. In the same time, we are going to learn a lot of things. ගොඩක් දේවල් අද කතා කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ගොඩක් දේවල් ගැන ලියන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ගොඩක් දේවල් අඳින්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා මේ පැය ඇතුලේ. ඒ විතරක් නෙමෙයි ගොඩක් දේවල් කරන්නත් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. hina වෙන්න පුළුවන්, නටන්න පුළුවන්, කෑ ගහන්න පුළුවන්, මේ ඔක්කොම කරන්න පුළුවන්. So we can do many things within this 1 hour's time period. Brilliant. Thank you for all your responses. I can see the chat is exploding. Chat is now filled with all the responses. Thank you, and I love this energy. Thank you. Now, I have heard from your instructors, from your teachers, I have heard that you have spent about 6 weeks now learning about many things. Now, I want you to stop typing, right? Stop typing. And I want you to type one thing that you remember that you learned from these 6 weeks. Only one thing. Don't type many things. Only one thing that you remember that you learned within these 6 weeks, 6 sessions. Tell me one thing that you remember. All right. Shuaib says how to code. Malita says how to code, how to make an app, how to take pictures, building app, to code, how to program, how to code. Brilliant. It's exploding. Brilliant. I love this. How to use the microphone, GPS, how to build, how to code, how to solve problems, create code, get the location, MIT App Inventor, how to do ML, artificial intelligence, programming. All right, fantastic. This means Hasini's team has been doing fantastic work. And I'm so much thankful to those teachers, your lovely teachers, that they have done this fantastic work. I can see the energy coming from this fantastic bunch of people. Thank you very much. So let's get started. Now, I want all of you to stop typing and listen to me very carefully. Stop typing and listen to me very carefully. See, you all are still students. You all are going to school and you all are still students. Not even started working. We are school students. You have a long way to go. You can be anyone you want. You can be engineers, you can be doctors, you can be anyone that you want. If you want to be a world-class musician, you can be that one. If you want to be a world-class athlete, if you want to be a world-class swimmer, you can be that. Even if you want to become a brilliant parliamentarian, you can be that one. You can be anyone. But you understand one thing. When you become a person who are coding, who are making software, who are making solutions, who are a software engineer like a person, the life is too short for you to build something that people will not use. Now you know how to use apps. Now you know how to use software. You know how to use GPS. You know how to use microphone. You know many things. But if you make a software and if other people are not using that, it's not good. Do you feel good if your application is not used by other people? No. How many of you like if your application is being used by other people? If your game is used by other people? If you think you like that, raise your hand. I can see you. Raise your hand if you think that you love when other people are using this. Brilliant. Thank you. So you all want to build something that other people will use. Fantastic. Now, today's session is going to be about that. I'm going to teach you how to build something that other people will start using. Imagine games, right? You have used games. You have played games on your mobile phones, your father's mobile phone, laptop games. You can see most of the people in the world are using them. So a lot of people are using them. The games are a lot of people using them. Minecraft, a lot of games, people use them. Hundreds and thousands of people are using them. That's what we want to make. I want to help you to make a software, an application, or a game, or a mobile application that other people will be willing to use. Now, if you would like that, I want you to type, I like it. I want you to type, I like it. If you want to make software that other people will start using, type, I like it. Brilliant. Thank you very much. I can see a lot of input coming from a lot of people. There are about how many people? 150 plus people, nearly 200 people. Wow, I can see. Now, let's do something together, ladies and gentlemen, right? Let's do something together. Let's see how many of you are here with me. Now, if you are here with me, I just want all of you to try and turn on your cameras. If you are with me, let's try to turn on your cameras. Hasini, if you are not allowed them to turn on their cameras, let's allow them to turn on their cameras for a bit. Let's see their fantastic faces. All right, I will give you a few seconds. I want all of you to turn on their cameras. It's okay what you are wearing. It's okay where you are. It's okay if you are in the kitchen. It's okay if you are in the car. It's okay if there are parents with you. It's okay if there are brothers and sisters with you. That's okay. Whatever the situation is, okay. Let's turn on their camera, turn on your cameras and see your lovely faces. All right, everybody, turn on your cameras, turn on your cameras, turn on your cameras. All right, brilliant, fantastic. Now, I want you to do something with me. I want all of you to listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Now, when I say listen to me carefully, you listen to me like this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Something like this. Come on, do this, do this. Take your hand to ears and listen to me. Like this, like this, like this. Oh, yeah. Now, I want all of you to stand up. Come on, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Okay? You can hear me? Brilliant. You can hear me. Brilliant. Nice, nice. All right. This is what we are going to do. If you can hear me, this is what you're going to do. I'm going to turn this sharing off. And now you should hear me. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Everybody, come on, stand up, stand up, stand up, and give me a thumbs up. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, we are going to do something amazing. Now, before starting everything, we are going to do something extremely important. We are going to first start breathing in a certain way. This is how we are going to breathe. Now, listen to me. This is how we are going to breathe. We are going to inhale 4 times. Okay, we are going to inhale 4 times, and we are going to exhale 4 times. Husma udata gannawa 4 පාරක්, husma pita කරනවා 4 පාරක්. ඔන්න මම කරන හැටි බලාගන්න. කොහොමද? මෙන්න මෙහෙමයි. husma ගනිද්දි අපි මේ ඇඟිල්ලෙන් අපි ඒක ගණන් කරනවා. We are going to count inhales and exhales like this. Look at me. Got it? If you understood that, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you understood that. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I want everyone of you to give a round of applause. Come on, give a round of applause, everyone. Give a round of applause, everyone. Brilliant, superb. All right, now turn on your cameras and we are going to do this. When I say 1, 2, 3, you are going to inhale and exhale with me. All right, ready? Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, go. Inhale. Come on, together with me. 4 inhales, 4 exhales. Superb, superb. All right, everybody, give a round of applause to yourself. Give a round of applause to yourself. Okay, right. Now we are going to do a fantastic thing. Another very important thing, another very cool thing, something that you will all love. Again, I'm going to share my screen. Oops, share the wrong screen. Let me turn it off. All right. This kind of things happen. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. We are going to take it again. And oops. Okay, this one. Hasin, can you confirm that you can see my presentation? Not
yes,
the,
we can see.
You can see my presentation, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me stop sharing and do that again. Right, everybody, are you with me? Are you with me? If you are with me, if you can still hear me, give me a thumbs up from both of your hands, both of your hands, both of your hands, both of your hands. Now, this is what we are going to do. If you think that you are cool, if you think that you are ready to do this, just be like me. Be like me. Come on, be like me. Like this, like this, like this. Come on. All right, all right. Now, this is something that we are going to do. Together, you and me, we are going to do something really cool here. Together, you and me and everyone, including Hasini auntie and all your uncles, teachers, we are going to now dance. How many of you like to dance? If you like to dance, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you like to dance right now. All right. Now I'm going to play some music and you and me are going to dance. Are you good? Give me a thumbs up if you are done, if you are going to do that. All right? All right. I'm going to play some music and together we are going to dance. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you going to dance with me? All right, let's start. Here comes the music. All right, here comes the music. Ready? Come on, dance. Yeah.
Open Gangnam Style.
Yes, dance, 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 everybody.
Gangnam Style.
Dance. Do this way. Everybody do this. Now do this one. Do this guys. Oh yes. Clap, 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 clap. Now do this. Everybody, turn on my camera. Stand up and dance. 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 Yeah, you know what's coming?
Gangnam Style.
Come on, do this.
Gangnam Style.
Do this.
Gangnam Style.
Yes. Super. All right. How many of you enjoyed that? If you enjoyed that thing, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up from both of your hands. Give me a thumbs up from both of your hands. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Now, if you like that song and if you like that dancing, I want you to find your chat box and type yes in the chat box. Type yes in the chat box if you like the dancing and if you like that song. If you like that, just type yes in the chat box. Let's see how many of you like that song. Let's see how many of you like that song. Right. I want all of you to sit down now. Right. I want all of you to sit down now. Brilliant. Take your pens and papers to you. Right. Take your pens and papers. If your pens and papers are with you now, if you have a pen and paper, in the chat box, write ready. Let's see how many people are ready to do today's session. If you are ready and if you have your pens and papers, let's see how many people have all the things necessary and type ready. Okay. There are a lot of people who is ready. Brilliant. We have a lot of people in today's session. How many people? We have 156 people like you. Brilliant. I love this audience. Superb. There are a lot of people who are ready. All right. Now, this is what we are going to do. Now, in today's session, we are going to agree on some of the things because now you are big people. All right. Now you are big people. Because you are big people, we are going to agree on some of the things. You know, big people, they understand when we say things. So these are some of the things that we are going to say. In today's session, if I do this, you are going to stop talking and you are going to stop typing. Okay? This is the thing. If I do this one, shh. If I do that thing, you are going to stop talking and you are going to stop typing. Shall we try that? Okay, shall we try that? Okay, I want all of you to type ready and I'm going to do this one and you are going to stop everything and look at the camera. Okay, all right, ready, type ready. Everybody type ready. Everybody type ready. Okay, get it coming and shh. Stop. Fantastic, that's it. So that's the signal today. In the program, if you hear this one, shh, what are you going to do? You're going to listen. You're going to stop talking. You're going to start pinching your friends. You're going to stop typing. You're going to listen to me. Okay? So let's start today's session. Now, what you are seeing on the screen, is a very simple plastic bucket. Okay? A very simple plastic bucket. Very simple. It's a white color, very simple plastic bucket. It can be used for many things. In my house, I use this kind of a bucket to bring water from my well because I live in a village and I have a well that I take water from. I go to the well and fill this bucket and take water to my house so that I can drink. So you understand that these kind of buckets are used to bring water, bring other things, bring paint. You can fill this bucket with many things and bring home. So bucket is used to fill and bring things home, isn't it? You can fill the bucket with water and bring it home. You can fill the bucket with paint and bring it home and paint the walls. You can bring the bucket with anything else and bring it. So bucket is created so that you can fill it with something. Which means bucket එක හදලා තියෙන්නෙම වතුර වගේ දේවල් දාන්න. ඒක තමයි bucket එකක් හදලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි. හැබැයි bucket එකකින් වෙන වැඩ ගන්න බැයිද? වතුර අදිනවා ඇර bucket එකකින් වෙන වැඩ ගන්න බැයිද? ඇත්තටම bucket එකකින් වෙන වැඩ ගන්න පුළුවන්. bucket එකෙන් වතුර අදිනවට ඇර වෙන වැඩ ගැන හිතන්න පුළුවන් කවුද ඉන්නේ? අතුසන් බලන්න. If you can remember anything that a bucket can do other than taking water. වතුර දානවට අමතරව bucket එකෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් වැඩ දන්න කට්ටිය අතුසන්. Superb. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. මොනවද bucket එකෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් වැඩ? ඔන්න බලන්න. මම list එකක් පෙන්නන්නම්. පළවෙනි right? මෙන්න නියම එක. bucket එකෙන් හදන්න පුළුවන් පොඩි ඔන්චිල්ලාවක් පොඩි බබෙක්. අපි කියලා තියෙනවා පොඩි බබෙක් අවුරුදු 3යි. යාට ඔන්චිල්ලාවක් ඕනි කියලා හැමදාම කරදර. දැන් මම කරන්නේ මොකද්ද දන්නවද? bucket එක අරගෙන bucket එකකින් මෙහෙම කෑලි දෙකක් කපලා හදනවා ඔන්චිල්ලාවක්. ඔන්න bucket එකෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් වැඩක්. වතුර අදින්න නෙමෙයි. අපි හදනවා ඔන්චිල්ලාවක් bucket එකෙන්. තව මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්? bucket එක අනිත් පැත්ත හරවලා හිල් දෙකක් කපලා කුරුල්ලන්ට කුරුළු ගූඩුවක් හදන්න පුළුවන්. You can create a cage for the birds. That's another thing that you can do. What else can you do? You can create a bird feeder. කුකුලොන්ට එහෙම කෑම දාන්න මෙන්න මේ වගේ. A bird feeder. A thing that you can feed birds. කුරුල්ලොන්ට කෑම දෙන්න තරක් හදන්න පුළුවන්. බාල්දියෙන් plastic bucket එකකින්. තව මොනවද? එළවලු හදන්න පුළුවන්. You can use that as a pot. ගොඩක් එළවලු හදන්න පුළුවන්. තව මොනවද පුළුවන්? මෙන්න බලන්න නියම එකක්. You can create this kind of a design to hold your pens and papers and pencils. pen pencil දාන එකක් හදාගන්න පුළුවන් bucket එකකින්. ඔන්න වතුර දාන්න නෙමෙයි මේව කරන්න පුළුවන්. තව මොනවද පුළුවන්? පුටුවක් විදිහට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. bucket එක උඩට පොඩි සීට් එකක් ගහලා ලස්සන දැක්කනේ ලස්සන සීට් එකක් ගහලා you can use that as a seat or a chair. What else? You can use it to, you can turn it upside down and you can grow tomatoes. මේ තියෙන තක්කාලි හදලා. Grow tomatoes because tomatoes only එල්ලි හැදෙන්නේ. Tomatoes grow from top to bottom. So you can turn the bucket upside down, fill it with soil and create a little hole so that you can grow tomatoes. Try this. Tell your mothers and fathers, you can grow tomatoes at your home. And this is the most important thing. Last one. You won't even guess it. What is it? You can use it as a toilet. You can put some polythene bags and you can use it as a toilet if you don't have something. Now, when you are going on a trip, if you can't find something, you just put a polythene bag and make something soft and you can sit on top of that and use that as a toilet. So, see, the plastic bucket can be used for many things other than carrying water. Other than carrying water, you can use the plastic bucket for many things like this. Now, I am pretty sure you understood that the plastic bucket can have many other things that you can do other than carrying water. Now, you understand another thing. I'll show you one more picture. Look at this picture. What is this? It is a paper cup. A paper cup. What is the intended use? Paper cup එකක් මොකටද පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ? වතුර බොන්න, තේ බොන්න, coffee බොන්න. You use it when you want a Nescafe, a paper cup. Okay? That is what it is used for. But can you think of anything that you can use paper cup other than for drinking? Who can think of something like that? Raise your hand if you can hear something, if you can remember something that you can use the paper cup. Okay, this is what we are going to do first. I want you to take your paper, pen and paper. Okay, take your pen and paper. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Only how many minutes? 5 minutes only. I want you to write 50 things that you can do from this paper cup. 5 minutes only. I want you to write 50 things. 50 things that you can use the paper cup other than for drinking. මේ කෝප්පෙන් වතුර බොනවා ඇරෙන්න, තී බොනවා ඇරෙන්න, කෝපි බොනවා ඇරෙන්න. තව මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. දේවල් 50ක් ලියන්න ඕනේ. විනාඩි 5න් ඔන්න වෙලාව පටන් ගන්නයි යන්නේ. ඔයාලට පේනවනේ යට තියෙන අර පොඩි කොටුව that ඒ කොටුව තිරෙන්න පටන් ගන්නවා වෙලාව යනකොට. අපි බලමු මෙතන ඉන්න කී දෙනෙක්ට paper cup එකෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් වැඩ 50ක් ලියන්න පුළුවන් වේද කියලා. Alright, start. Okay, everybody start writing. paper cup එකෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන් වැඩ මොනවද වතුර බොනවට අමතරව? What are the things that you can do with a paper cup other than drinking tea or coffee or water? What can you write? Don't type in the chat. Shh. Don't type in the chat. You know what to do when I say shh. Shout. Don't type. Write on the paper. I want all of you to write on the paper. Okay? Write on the paper. Don't speak. I can't hear you because you are on mute. I want you to write on the paper. Write on the paper. Come on. Think. See, the bar is filling. 1 minute already finished. Only 4 minutes remaining. I want you to write 50 things. 50 things. Okay. Superb. Chenuka, I can see you. Good work. Brilliant. Rusiru, you are doing good. Trevin, brilliant. Let's keep on writing. The bar is getting filled. Brilliant. Gayashi, I can see you. Brilliant. Start thinking and start writing. Chaniru, good. You are doing good. Nathan, I want you to write as much as possible. The bar is getting filled. 50 things. You are doing good. Superb. Abhinaban, brilliant. Go on writing. I am telling your name from the name that you have typed, okay? I don't know, maybe the name is your mother or father's name. That's okay. Okay. Brilliant. Go on. I can see two friends in the same thing. Umayna, Farasi. Are you sisters? Yes. Give me a thumbs up if it is yes. I can't hear you. Give me a thumbs up. All right. Good. All right. Start writing. 50 things that you can use the paper cup for. Good. 50 things. Come on, Shamara, I can see you. Get it to writing. 50 things. All right. The thing is getting filled. It's nearly finished. I can see 3 friends appearing as Lushit. Okay, you can all 3 can come up with a list. Big list. Come on. Let's do this. Kevin, Vijayman, come on. You can think hard. All right. I love this crowd. And we are We are very close to finish. Very close to finish. All right, finish. Stop. Shh. Okay, super. I want all of you to give a round of applause to yourself. Come on, give a clap. Big clap to all of you. Big clap to all of you. Now, this is what we are going to do. If you got a list between 25 to 50, raise your hand. Anything between 25 to 50. Okay, good. We have a good lot of people. If you have got between 10 to 25, raise your hands. 10 to 25 list, big list. 10 to 25, big list. Super, brilliant. Super. If you got at least one, even more than one idea, at least one idea, from 1 to 25, 1 to 10, any idea, at least one idea, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you have got at least one idea. Super. Give me a round of applause. Come on. Give me a thumbs up. Come on, everybody. Give me a thumbs up. Super. Cool. Brilliant. So now, stop talking. Stop typing. Keep your pens down on the paper and show me your hands. Do this one. After writing, we do this one. Come on, everybody, do this one. Shake your hands. All right, everybody, shake your hands. Brilliant. All right. See, now you have been writing for a long time. Now shake your hands. Do this one. Exercise your hands. Okay, good. This is how new ideas come to you. Even when we are at office, your Chamilaya, your Hasini auntie, and all these aunties and uncles, when we want new ideas, we do these kind of things. We exercise. We do these kind of things. So new ideas come. That's what we are going to do. Brilliant. So we can do a lot of things. Let's do something today. All right. Now, listen to me very carefully. Okay? Everybody listen to me very carefully. Now you can understand that when you see a general thing, there are other things that you can think about that. When you take a paper cup now, it's not just used for drinking water, but it can be used for many other things. Like that, when you have a problem, when you have an application that you want to do, you have to now know there are many ways how to do that. If it is a game, there are many ways how to develop that. If it is a problem that you are going to solve, there are many ways how to do that. So that's what we are going to do today. Let's look at the thing that we are going to do today. We are going to do a lot of things today. Now, we have learned a lot of things during this 6-week session, right? These are some of the things that you have done already. You have seen how to draw using the MIT application. You can, how to draw things. And you have used with AI, artificial intelligence related things. And you have now the ability to get touch inputs, how to do the block coding and how to do the coding and get something. You have even done text to speech. You have done that one. And what else? You now know how to use location, GPS, get maps. You now know that. And you know how to use the camera. You can capture beautiful photographs using camera. What else? You know how to use your microphone. You can initiate calls. You can send SMSs. When you take a phone, see, this is my phone. You can do many things from this. You have microphones, you have camera, you have light, you can send SMS, you can watch movies, you can send emails, you can do Zoom, you can learn from this, you can play games, you can do many things. So with your phone, with your father's phone, with your mother's phone, with your tablet, you can do many things. Because now you know with Microsoft, MIT App Inventor, now you know many things, how to do many things, a lot of things, thousands of things that you know, okay? Now, from these things that you know, we are going to do one little activity now. This is what we are going to do. I want you to think about 5 problems that you think you can solve using the things that you have already learned. What are 5 problems that you can solve? Now, before writing, I will give some examples. Huh? Don't write. Come on, show me your hands. Show me your hands. Shake your hands. Shake your hands. All right. Don't write. Listen to me. I'm going to first tell you a few examples. Now, look at this one. Now, I have a little daughter. She's 3 years old. A little 3 years old. She likes to listen to cartoon songs. So I can make a software application to get cartoon videos and show that to my daughter. Because you can say, you can go to even YouTube and play that. Yes, but if you go to YouTube, my daughter can view even other videos. I don't want that to happen. I want the daughter to only look at cartoon videos. So I can now make a video player that will play only cartoon videos. So my problem is how to show only cartoons to my daughter. Let's think about something else. Let's say I want to send a message to all my neighbors close to my house. Send a message saying good morning. I want to send a message to all my neighbors saying good morning. But I don't have internet. Let's say I don't have internet. Now my problem is I want to send a message to all my neighbors. අසල්වාසි ගෙදර ළඟ හැමෝටම මට මැසේජ් එකක් යවන්න. හැබැයි ඉන්ටර්නෙට් නැහැ. ඉන්ටර්නෙට් නැතුව මම කොහොමද මැසේජ් එකක් යවන්නේ? Bluetooth වලින් යවන්න පුළුවන්, Wi-Fi වලින් යවන්න පුළුවන්, SMS යවන්න පුළුවන්, ගොඩාක් ක්‍රම තියෙනවා. මගේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය වටේ ඉන්න කට්ටියට මැසේජ් යවන්න. ඔන්න තව ප්‍රශ්න. ඒකට ප්‍රශ්නේ තමයි ගෙදර වටේ ඉන්න කට්ටියට ඉන්ටර්නෙට් නැතුව කොහොමද මැසේජ් එකක් යවන්නේ? ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ඔයාලගේ අම්මලාට උදව් කරන්න something that will help your parents, something to help your friends, a game, application or anything that can solve a problem. Now I want you to think very hard. Don't write. I want you to think very hard. I'm going to now give you 5 minutes again. 5 minutes again to write 5 problems that you can solve with the knowledge that you have received. ඔයාලා දැනට ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙන දේවල් වලට අනුව software එකක් හදලා විසඳන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්න 5ක් කොලේක ලියන්න. අපි බලමු මේ ප්‍රශ්න 5 මොනවද කියලා. විනාඩි 3ක් දෙන්න. විනාඩි 5ක් නෙමෙයි විනාඩි 3ක් දෙන්න. ඉතින් පටන් ගමු. ඔයාලට මෙච්චර කල් ඉගෙනගත්ත දේවල් වලින් මොනවද විසඳන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්න. What are the problems that you can solve using the knowledge that you currently have about this program? Okay. What are the problems that you can have or solve using a mobile application? All right, start writing. Start writing. You don't talk, you don't type, you write. If you like to draw it. That's okay. 5 things. 5 things. Okay. No talking. If your brothers and sisters are shouting, say shh, I'm working. Say shh to your brothers and sisters. Okay. Brilliant. Good. 5 things. 5 problems that you can solve using mobile applications. From what you have learned so far, what are 5 things that you think you can solve using your knowledge? දැනට ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙන දේවල් වලින් මොනවද ඔයාලට විසඳන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්න 5ක් මොබයිල් ඇප්ලිකේෂන් එකක් හදලා මොබයිල් ඇප් එකක් හදලා විසඳන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් 5ක් මොනවද ඔයාලට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න? ඔයාලා දැකලා තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න, අහලා තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න, Facebook එකකින් හරි, TV එකකින් හරි, ෆිල්ම්ස් වලින් හරි දැකලා තියෙන දේවල්, තිබ්බොත් හොඳයි කියලා හිතන දේවල් 5ක්. ඒවා හදන්න පුළුවන්ද බැයිද කියලා හිතන්න එපා. හදන්න පුළුවන්ද මට පුළුවන් වෙයිද බැයිද ඒවා මොනවත් හිතන්න එපා. ප්‍රශ්න 5ක් විතරක් තියෙනවා. කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් හොඳයි කියලා හිතන දේවල් 5ක්. මේක කරන්න අමාරු වේද? Is this going to be difficult? Don't think about that. 5 things. Okay. Come on, Shamara. Are you in a group? Write 5 things. Good, good, good. Adil, good, you are doing good. You are doing good, Adil. You can turn on your cameras if you want, but keep your microphone off. Very good, very good, very good. Chenuka, keep on writing 5 things, 5 problems that you can solve. Brilliant. I'm going to give you about 1 more minute, huh? About 1 more minute. Super, super, super. Okay, keep on writing. I'm going to give you 1 more minute. While our team is busy writing, Hasini, can you just indicate to me how long can we go? Can we take up to 8?
Yes, of course.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. Our team is so busy writing 5 problems that you can solve. Fantastic. I love this group. I love the energy of this group. Super duper. Super, super, super. Right. Write 5 things. Remember, you are going to do a hackathon. And to do a hackathon, you have beautiful, brilliant ideas. See, these are the ideas that you're getting. Write it down. Draw it. Write it down. Super. Super. I love this crowd. Super. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Lushit, you have 3 people. Come on, you should get a lot of ideas. There are 3 people. Okay. Sad. Come on. Right. I'm looking at you, Good. Good. Brilliant. All right. Last 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Good. 30 seconds. And stop. Come on, show me your hands. Shake your hands. Okay. All right. Brilliant. Now, even if you don't get 5 things, that's okay. No problem. If you even don't get 5 things, no problem. Okay. Now, I want you to show me the paper. That whatever the things that you have written. Show me the things. Wow. Fantastic. This is so cool. Hasini, why don't we take a photograph? This is fantastic. See, this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Everybody, come on. Show us your writing so that, see, Hasini auntie is going to take a photograph. You may appear in Facebook. Come on. Super. Smile and show your papers. Super. Brilliant. See, a lot of people have written a lot of things. All right. Brilliant. All right. Now, show me your hands. Again. Show me your hands. All right. I want all of you to now do one thing with me. Keep your papers and pens down. Now listen to me carefully. Shh. Listen to me carefully. All right. Listen to me carefully. This is what we are going to do. I want all of you to think of one thing out of the things that you wrote. Select one out of the 5 things that you have wrote. If you have written 3 things, select one. The best question, the best problem, the problem that you love most. I want you to select one and give a star to that problem. ලියපු ප්‍රශ්න වලින් ආසම ප්‍රශ්නෙට තරුවක් අඳින්න. Right? I want you to give a star to that question, to that problem. Okay, give a star to that problem. All right. Now, you have selected the problem. Brilliant. Now, since you are a bunch of school people, you are doing good so far, I'm going to give you a gift. How many of you like gifts? If you say yes, show me your hands. If you like gifts, show me your hands. Brilliant. This is the gift. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Come on, everybody stand up. All right, everybody stand up. If you like the gift, stand up. So cool. Brilliant. This is what you're going to do. Now, I want you to Get your hands and stretch yourself and make a noise, a large noise, and say a noise and say stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch forward. Okay, now stretch upwards, your hands up. Make some sound, make some sound. Super, super, super. And stretch backwards, stretch backwards. Right, now stretch backwards from your backside. Super. Stretch to your left side. Make some sound, make some sound, make some sound, make some sound. Right hand side, right hand side. All right. Now, okay, show me your hands. Shake your hands, shake your hands, shake your hands, shake your hands. Okay, shake your hands. Brilliant. All right. Now, shh. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. I'm going to tell you a story now. I'm going to tell you a story. Sit down. Okay. Now, shh. Listen to me. I'm going to tell a beautiful story. Listen to me. Did you know this is a picture of a very old first prototype of a submarine? Not just in a submarine, but this submarine can even drive on the floor of the sea. මුහුද යටට ගිහිල්ලා මුහුද යටත් යන්න පුළුවන් මේ සබ්මරීන් එකට. මුහුද යට පොළවේ රෝද වලින් අර රෝද තියෙන ඒ රෝද වලින් මුහුද යට යන්න පුළුවන්. A first prototype 1800 ගණන් වල 18 ගණන් වල හදපුවා. මෙන්න මේ විද්‍යාඥයා තමයි මේක හැදුවේ. This is the inventor Simon Lake. 1898 වලයි මේක හැදුවේ. මේකේ නම තමයි Argonaut. මේ සබ්මරීන් එකේ නම තමයි Argonaut. ඒක ඒ කාලේ හදපු පළවෙනි සබ්මරීන්. Argonaut කියන සබ්මරීන්. ඔයාලා දන්නවද මේ සයිමන් ලේක් කියන විද්‍යාඥයා මේ සබ්මරීන් එක හදන්න අයිඩියා එක ගත්තේ කොහෙන්ද? එයා මේ අයිඩියා එක අරන් තියෙන්නේ පොඩි කාලේ කියවපු පොතකින්. මොකද්ද දන්නවද පොත? සමහර කට්ටිය මේක කියවලත් ඇති. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. මුහුදු යටට යන ගමනක් ගැන ලියපු පොතක්. ජූල්ස් වර්න් තමයි මේක ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea කියන පොත පොඩි කාලේ කියවලා ඒකෙන් දැකපු දේවල් අනුව තමයි සයිමන් ලේක් මේ සබ්මරීන් එක හදලා. ඔන්න දැක්කද? පොඩි කාලේ වෙච්ච දෙයක් හින්දා තමයි සයිමන් ලේක් මේ සබ්මරීන් එක හැදුවේ. ඔන්න පළවෙනි කතාව. තව කතාවක් කියන්න.
Tilina?
Hi. Yes.
For that, before joining, may I add one thing there?
Yes, Samir.
Now, there are certain students feel like certain things are very dangerous. Sometimes using the bucket as a kind of a chair, it's dangerous. We agree that it's dangerous. Even the submarine is super dangerous, right? You are going through the water,
yes.
Right? But it's okay when you are having the idea. So then later you can think how to make it more safer. Isn't it?
Absolutely. Yes, 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 absolutely. Now, everybody, if you agree with that, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you all agree with that. When you are starting, the product, as Chamil Uncle said, can be dangerous. This submarine can go to the ocean and explode there. People can even die there. The submarine, if it breaks at the sea, when it is beyond the sea level, people can even die there. So it's very dangerous, yes. But engineers can fix those problems. When you become great engineers, you can fix them. You can make submarines so that it won't blast. The doors will be so fixed, it won't blast. It won't be any more dangerous. So the important thing is you getting the idea. How to fix them? We know. Chamil Uncle will tell you how to fix those problems. If you get an idea, if it is a dangerous idea, that's okay. We will teach you how to fix that. How to solve that issues. We will teach you.
Yeah, don't try to do that. If you feel dangerous, please don't do that. But your idea, don't throw it away. Because if you feel like it's dangerous or something like that, because always there is a fix, right? But we urge again and again, we tell you, don't do anything dangerous, right? Without support, without guidance of your parents, don't do anything. But having an idea and you know that it's something less safer, having the idea is okay. And you think how to make it much safer, right? That is the that is how you solve the problem. that unsafety, not safe. That part is the problem. How to make it safe? That is your solution. Okay, please go ahead, Tilna. Sorry to interrupt.
Good. Thank you. All right. I'll tell you one more story. Now, this Simon Lake inventor, that scientist, was inspired by a book that you have read. Now, you have read how many books? Lot of books you have read. Yeah? You may have a lot of ideas that came through the books. Do you know that there are other people who watch films and get ideas? Some of you may be getting ideas when you watch films. Even I get ideas when I watch films. If you get ideas when you watch films, raise your hands. Raise your hands if you get ideas when you watch films. Super. Brilliant. I'll tell you about a person who got an idea, a brilliant idea, by watching a film. This is the film. This is a very old film, by the way. Very old film. You are not even born when this film was there. Even I have not watched the film. Very old film. It's called Star Trek. In the Star Trek film, there is a captain. There's a captain of a ship. The name of that ship captain is Kirk. Captain Kirk. This is the guy. Captain Kirk. And Captain Kirk, this is very, very old. Remember, this is very, very old thing. Telephones were not there. Nothing was there. So Captain Kirk at the movie had something called a communicator. By pressing a button, you can talk to other people in the ship. So remember, at that time, telephone was not there. Right? It was too old. The cell phones were not there. Mobile phones were not there. So this movie was there. Just like you and me, one guy was watching this movie and think, what if I can make that thing actually that you can press a button and talk to someone without wires? Not like telephones. If you can press a button and talk to other people without wires, that's fantastic. That's exactly how the mobile phone was invented. And this is the guy who invented the telephone, who invented the mobile phone. Now, here's a homework for you. Find who is the inventor of the mobile phone. Don't type it. Don't write it. Don't type it. Don't write it. Don't type it. Don't write it. Find who is the inventor of the mobile phone. This is a homework for you. Okay, remember to do that after this session. And look at this thing, my friends. Now, everybody, shh. Say shh to your neighbors and friends. Say this one. Shh. Look at your friends and say shh. Super. Look at this one. Now, by watching books, by watching movies, you get new ideas. By reading papers and reading books, you get new ideas. By talking to your parents, you get new ideas. Even I'll tell you a secret. By going to the washroom and washing yourself and doing other things, you get ideas. You get ideas by doing all the things. While you are driving your car, sitting in the car, you get ideas. While you are sleeping, you get ideas. While you are in the washroom, you get ideas. While you are walking, you get ideas. While you are driving, you get ideas. While you are playing, you get ideas. While you are eating, you can get ideas. So do you know what I do? I keep a little book to write the things that I get when I get ideas. I have a list of ideas that I get. I write it down so that I won't forget it. Now it's good. All right, some of you already have a book like that. If you have a book like that, raise your hand. Let's see how many of you have such kind of a notebook. Brilliant. Super. If you don't have such kind of a notebook, I want you to have a book like that. Write all the ideas that you get. Brilliant. Now, anyway, all of you have already written your ideas. Again, show me that paper. Show me that paper that you have written your ideas. Show me that paper you have written your ideas. Good. Brilliant. All right, keep the papers down and listen to me very carefully. Now we are going to do something very important. Keep the papers down, pens down, and listen to me very carefully. Okay? Okay. Now this is what we are going to do now. I want all of you to write why the problem that you gave a star, the problem that you selected, why is it important to you? Have you listened to it from a radio? Have you found it from your favorite movie? Have you found it from the book? Or is it going to help your mother to do something? Is it going to help your dad or father to improve something? Is it going to help your brother or sister? Why is your problem important to you? මේ ඔයාලා ලියපු ප්‍රශ්න පහෙන් ඔයාලා අර ලියපු තරුවක් දාපු වැඩිම හොඳම ප්‍රශ්නේ. ඇයි මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ විසඳන එක ඔයාට වැදගත් වෙන්නේ? මොකක් හින්දාද? ඇයි ඔයාට මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ වැදගත්? ඇයි ඔයාට මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ ලොකු? ඇයි ඔයාට මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ වැදගත්? Because you think you can help a lot of people? Because do you think that you can help your villagers? Do you think you can help other kids? Do you think you can help your mother? Do you think you can speed up something or do something? Why do you think that problem is important to you? I'm going to give you 1 minute to write it down. So think very carefully why this problem is important to me. And I want you to write it on the piece of paper. Write it right now. 1 minute. Why is this problem important to you? Why this challenge is important to you? The problem that you gave the star. Okay. 1 minute. Why is this problem important to me? Why is this problem important to you? If you have finished, you can even type on the chat why this problem is important to you. And when you are typing, make sure that you type to everyone, not just to me, so that everybody can see. If you have finished only, start typing why this problem is important to you. Why this problem is important to you. Thelina Pereira says, I can speed up things. Brilliant, good. Kumar says to study easily without spending other students' money. Wow, brilliant. Muhammad says to be inspired and inspire others. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. Abhilaban says, very important, because my grandpa always calls to me to call in smartphone. Yes, I like that idea. Jebit says, because it helps to study. Nice. Because my internet connection becomes slow sometimes when you study. So I want you to make it faster. Wow, super. Imit says, because the teacher forgot to send the notes. Adi says, to help children who doesn't have Wi-Fi. Wow, brilliant. Yusuf says, to make smarter, to improve human technology, to help people, to be protected from the virtual world for free. A phone monitoring app. I love painting. Sneha says she loves painting. Super. To stop mining pollution. Wow, wow, wow. This is just wow. This is just wow. Asa says many parents are not allowing kids to use phone because of inappropriate time wasting. So need to make an app by making timetable to kids. Wow. Absolutely fantastic. The time is up. Stop. Shh. Everybody do this. Everybody come on, do this with me. Shh. Come on, do this with me. Do this with me. Do this with me. Shane, do this with me. Shh. All right. Super. Thank you. I want you to give a round of applause to yourself. Give a round of applause to yourself. Okay, give a round of applause. In fact, let's do something else. Let's do something else like this. I want you to raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Raise your right hand and put it backwards and tap on your shoulders. Tap on your shoulders and say, good job. Say, good job. Come on, say it. Say, good job. Say, good job. Brilliant. Brilliant. If you have done that, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Super. All right. Let's move forward. Now you have 5 problems. You have selected one problem out of that, and you have written why that problem is important to you. Why that problem is important to you. Super. Now let's move forward. Now there are some very important things that we are going to learn now. Let's see what these things are. Now, how many of you like ice cream? Raise your hands if you like ice cream. Oh yes, everybody loves ice cream. Yeah, everybody loves ice cream. But see, these days, these are very some you remember there are hot days. See, when you try to eat ice cream on a hot day, you get this problem that is appearing on the right hand side. Ice cream starts melting and dripping. Ice cream දිය වෙලාව ඇගිරෙන්න පටන් ගන්නවා. Ice cream cone එක මතේ තියෙනවා. අතට හැම වෙලේම වැටෙනවා ice cream. ඇඟටත් වැටෙනවා. රෙදි වලටත් ගෑවෙනවා. ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක්. It's a big problem. Ice cream starts dripping. This is a problem. This is a problem. It's a problem that you can solve. So everybody in this world is having this problem. You want to go and buy ice cream and eat the ice cream, but all of a sudden, since Sri Lanka is a hot country, ice cream starts melting and starts dripping on your hand. Very disturbing. You need to have tissue paper, you need to clean it. It's very disturbing. But did you know a set of kids just like you, a set of kids solved that problem. Solve that problem. How many of you would like to listen how they solve that problem? Raise your hands if you like to listen how they solve their problem. Okay, this is how they solve their problem. Listen to it. Okay, I think one thing is missing. What they did was they created a little thing that goes around the ice cream so that when you hold it, you have a cup on the ice cream. So ice cream won't melt. We are going to do one exercise and I'm going to show a video of that. So we'll first do a exercise and activity, and then I'm going to show a video how those people solve that problem. All right, let's see how to do this. I'm going to solve this problem using 3 things. First, we are going to do 3 things. First, we are going to write something called how might we. How might we. So how can we solve this problem? I'm going to first do something like this. I'm going to first write a sentence. How might be space. In the space, I'm going to write the action that I'm going to take. For in this case, I'm going to write something like this. How might I redesign the ice cream? For whom? For the kids. So that it becomes less messy. So 3 things. Shall we read it again? Read it again. Don't write. Read it again very carefully on the slide. Read it again. How might we redesign the ice cream for kids so that it becomes less messy? 3 things. What's the first one? How might we do something? You have to do something. How can I redesign? How can I make it fast? How can we make it beautiful? How can you do something? A verb need to come there. මොනවා හරි ඔයාලා කරන දේ තමයි පළවෙනි හිස්තැනේ ලියන්නේ. මොනවද ඔයාලා කරන්නේ? ඔයාලා මොනවා හරි දෙයක් අලුතෙන් හදනවද? මොනවා හරි දෙයක් ආපහු ලියනවද? මොනවා හරි දෙයක් ඉම්ප්‍රූව් කරනවද? මොනවා හරි දෙයක් ෆාස්ට් කරනවද? ඔයාලා කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන දේ තමයි පළවෙනි ලයින් එකේ ලියන්නේ. මම මේ අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එක්සැම්පල් එකේදී මම ලියනවා how might we redesign the ice cream? ice cream එක ආපහු හදන්නේ කොහොමද? කවුරු වෙනුවෙන්ද? For whom? For the kids. පොඩි අයට පාවිච්චි කරන්න. So that it becomes less messy when you are dripping. It becomes less messy when you are dripping. This is how they solve the problem. You have an attached edible cup just beyond the ice cream so that when it starts dripping, all the drip ice cream will not come to the hand, but it will be absorbed by the little cup. Very simple thing. Very simple thing. See? You just attach that part and it is a biscuit. It is a biscuit. So cool, isn't it? How many of you like that idea? It's called drip drop. It was done by kids just like you. Just done by kids. And they have even a company to do this. They have even a company to do this. They are even selling this idea. And it's very famous in America. In America, it's very famous. So it's pretty simple. Now, let's go back to our questions, 3 questions, and see how might we redesign the ice cream. You add that little biscuit. For whom? For kids. So that it becomes less messy when you are eating ice cream. This is how you do that. Remember 3 questions. This is how you do that. Very simple. Now, let's think about the problem now you have. And let's start thinking about these 3 things for your example. Now you have a problem that you have thought about. Now you are big people, you are big kids, right? You are big kids. I want you to think very carefully, very carefully. Now, stop talking and stop writing and chatting. I want you to do a shh with me. Come on, do a shh with me. Everybody do a shh with me. Don't talk, don't write, don't chat. Just look at me. Right. This is what we are going to do. I want you to think like big kids about these 3 things. 3 blanks. First thing, how might we do something? What's your action? Remember ice cream example, you want to redesign the ice cream. That's what you are going to do. What's the action that you are going to do? Then number 2 is, for whom are you going to do this? Are you going to do this for small kids? Or are you going to do this for big people, big kids? Or are you going to do this for parents? Are you going to do this for mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, friends? To whom are you going to do this? And third one is, so that what happens? So that it will become faster, so that people will be happier, so that the things will be brilliant, the things will be easier. What will happen when you do this? So first blank, you have to write, what are you going to do? The second blank, you have to do, to which people, to whom you are writing this program, to this application. Number 3 is, after you write that mobile application, what will be the result? What will happen? Will it fasten things? Will it become important? Will it become easier? What will happen after you do this? So 3 things. Now, I'm going to again give you 2 minutes this time. 2 minutes. I want you to think like big kids. You are now big kids. You are now big kids. You are now big people. I want you to solve that big problem you remember. Okay? Remember, you have one big problem. What are the 3 things that you can think about that problem? 2 minutes. Start writing. How might we fill the blank? What is the thing that you are going to do? Then, for whom are you going to solve this? So that what will happen at the end of this? 3 things. 3 things. Don't worry even if you don't understand this, even if you don't have a very clear understanding, don't worry, no problem. We are going to have a little chat, a little discussion even at the end to solve some of your problems. So if you want to ask questions, wait until the end, because we are going to give you time to ask questions at the end. Okay? At the end, Chamil uncle, Hasini auntie, and all these aunties and uncles, and we are going to help you to solve your problems. So for now, I want you to think very hard like a big kid and answer these 3 things. How might you solve this? What are you going to do? And for whom are you going to do this? So that at the end, what's going to happen? 1 minute. 1 minute. Super. Nice. Brilliant. Remember these 3 things. And by the way, all these 3 things and all the things that you are writing, we are going to ask you to take a photograph and send to us later. Don't do it now. We will ask it. We will even give you time to do that. Okay, we will give you time to do that. Don't worry. So start writing. Okay, last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds, start finishing. Okay, some people have finished. Good job. Good job, Chandra. Good job. Brilliant. Super. Start finishing, start finishing, start finishing. And come on, tell me. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Come on, tell me. Tell, stop, stop, stop with me. Come on, everybody. Tell, stop, stop, stop with me. And stop, 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 stop. Shake your voice, shake your hands, shake your hands, shake your hands. Stop, 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 stop. All right, all right, all right, all right. Show me your papers, show me your papers, show me your papers, show me your answers, show me your papers that you have written. Okay. Okay, super, super, super. Hasini Auntie is taking a lot of pictures. You are going to be really publicly famous. You are going to be famous people. Everybody is going to love this. Super duper. I like this. I love this audience. I love the energy. I love the courage. Super. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let's move forward. Let's move forward. Okay, let's move forward and let's see what we can do like big kids do. All right. I'm going to show you two examples now. Now, I told you that we are talking about ice cream. I'm going to show you two things. What are the two things I'm going to show you? I'm going to show you two people who like ice cream. See, we were talking about ice cream. We were talking about ice cream. You all said you like ice cream. So let's take the ice cream example. In the ice cream example, I'm going to show you different things about two types of people that would like to eat ice cream. Let's see who like to eat ice cream. First one is Shenali. First one is Shenali. Let's read the information about Shenali. Read it. Shenali is 2 years old. You can read this out loud. Everybody read this out loud. Ayenkian. Shenali is 2 years old. She likes playing with cats. Favorite song is Baba Black Sheep. Baba Black Sheep. Favorite film is Madagascar. Madagascar film is raise your hands if you have watched Madagascar. Madagascar movie. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Penguins like it? Yeah, Madagascar. It's an awesome film. Everybody loves Shenali because she is so active. And parents give Shenali only branded food. Branded food vitarai denne kiyana namak tiyena. හැමතැනීම කණ්ඩ අරගෙන දෙන්නේ නැහැ. පොඩි බබෙක්නේ. Branded හොඳ නමක් තියෙන කෑම විතරයි දෙන්නේ. And every week her parents buy grocery from supermarket. Shenaliගේ අම්මලා තාත්තලා supermarket එකෙන් තමයි හැම සතියෙම බඩු ගන්න. Well, that is about Shenali. Now, she is someone who likes to eat ice cream. And then, second, I have Manuka. Let's read about Manuka. Manuka is 12 years old. He's a naughty boy. Emanating boys are a little bit naughty. He has friends called Vishwa and Shanika. Favorite film is Robin Hood. My favorite film also Robin Hood. How many of you have watched Robin Hood? Raise your hands if you like Robin Hood. Okay, brilliant. And teachers. Favorite cartoon character is Ben 10. Teachers love Manuka because he can sing very well. How many of you can sing very well? Raise your hands if you can sing. Good, 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 good. And look at the last thing. Every weekend, he goes to English tuition class. So these are two things that I have written about two people who like to eat ice cream. Now, everybody, give me a shh. Everybody, give me a shh. Everybody, together, give me a shh. Say me shh. If you have your parents with you, if you have your brothers and sisters with you, look at them and say, shh, I'm working. Shh. Good. Brilliant. Now, I want you to think about your application that you are going to develop. Now you have written your problem statement. You have written your problem. Now you are going to solve that problem. If you solve that problem, who do you think will use your application? In my ice cream application, Shenali and Manuka are the two people who will be eating ice cream, just like you. If you develop your software application, if you develop your mobile application, who do you think will use that? If you think that this application is developed for kids, I want you to write about that kid, what he will like, what he will look like, what will be his name, what will be his age, what school will he go, what friends will he have, what will be his favorite movies. I want you to think about it. If your mobile application is developed for parents, I want you to think about the parent. What will be the job of that parent? What will be the name of that parent? How many kids will that parent have? Will that parent be beautiful or not beautiful? Where will that parent be? Colombo or not in Colombo? I want you to think who will use your mobile application. Not about you. I want you to think who will use your mobile application. Who are the possible users of mobile application? Okay. This is what you are going to do. I want you to draw the user just like this. See, I have written Peter. I have drawn a Peter. I am thinking, okay, my application will be used by a person like Peter. Then I'm writing the things that I think Peter would like and things that people will not like. Peter's name, Peter's age, Peter's things that he will look like, things that he like to eat, things that he will do. So Peter, look at these things that I have written. Peter is feeling secure. Peter is feeling comfortable. Peter is feeling competitive. You don't need to write in English. If you feel writing in Sinhala, that's also fine. If you can't remember these kind of big words, write anything that comes to your mind about Peter. Don't write only Peter. You can find any name, okay? Any suitable name. Who will be using your software? Who will be using your software? That's what you are going to read. Okay, brilliant. Now, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to draw your ideal user who will be using your mobile application. 2 minutes. Who will be the user of your application? I want to draw. Come on, don't just write. Draw just like me. I want to draw that person. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I'm going to give you even more time. I want you to draw that person. Draw that person, okay? I want you to draw that person. Not you. Who will be using your application? If it is a parent, draw the parent. If it is a mother, draw mother. If it is a brother, draw the brother. Okay, I want you to draw. If you are developing a mobile application for grandmother, draw the grandmother. If you are drawing something for grandfather, draw grandfather. Okay. And then I want you to, close to that drawing, I want you to write what are the things that they will like. What's their name? About that user. What would they look like? What would they look like? What would be their name? What would be their age? What are the things that they would like to eat? What are the movies that they would like to watch? Likewise, I want you to write as many things about the people who are going to use your software application. Right. So, Gayashi Disanayaka, you have drawn the world. Yeah, that's good. The whole world using it is good, but I want you to draw few people in the world. Do you think only kids will use it? Only parents will use it? Now, when you say the whole world, it's a big thing. It's a big thing. It's too big. it's too big. Can you find out in the world? Okay, let's say your application will be used by kids. If you think your application will be used by kids, draw a kid. And if you think, oh, no, my application can be used by kids as well as by big people, big kids, and even by mothers, then draw a mother also. If you think that your application can be used by fathers also, draw a father also. Likewise, who do you, the ideal people that would use your application? I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Shane, make it a bit closer. All right. Super cool. Super cool. Umayya, Frasi, the 2 ladies. Come on, show it to me. Super. Wow. Shine. Shine Shockman. Oh, yeah. That's a brilliant drawing you have done. Is that something that you drew? If it is a yes, show me a hand. Give me a high five. Oh, yes. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Shine, I want you to write what you imagine about that person. Is he going to be beautiful? Is he going to be white or black? What age? I want you to write as much as possible about that person. What he would look like. Will he like to eat something? Likewise, Shine, I want you to write as much as possible. So first you draw, then you write. Okay, first you draw, then you write. Write. Okay, 1 last minute. Umayya Farasi, come on, show it to me a bit closer to the camera. All right, super cool. That's it. Brilliant. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Super cool. Anushika. Okay, that's super cool. Brilliant. I can see that. Nice. Lushit. All right, make it a bit closer. Lushit. Okay, nice. I like that. Adil. Nice try. Lukman, Asmi. I can see that. Super duper. All right, let's start finishing. Jehid Fernando Pulle, super. Nice. All right, let's start finishing. And stop. Come on, stop. Okay, everybody, show me your papers. All right. Hasini auntie is going to take some pictures. Show me your papers. It's okay to scratch. Okay. Nice. Wow. Look at Shine's picture. Brilliant. I love that.
Chanilu, can you stop sharing for a moment to take a
yes.
picture?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, please take a picture.
Everyone, please show it.
Okay, everybody, show it. Nice. Everybody, come on, show us your papers. Make it closer. Smile to the camera and show. Come on. Even if you have not finished, that's okay. Yunus, just show your paper. Yunus, come on, show your paper. Super duper. All right. I like this audience. Nice. Super duper. Fantastic. Wow, Adil, you have got some fingers. Brilliant. Super. All right. Everybody, now give me a shh. Come on with me. Shh. Super. Keep your pens down. Keep your papers down. And shake your hands. Okay, shake your hands. Now, shake your shoulders like this, like me. Come on, shake your shoulders like me. All right. Shake your right shoulder only. And now shake your left shoulder only. All right. Now shake your both shoulders. Super. All right. Now give a round of applause to yourself. Oh, yes. Say yes. All right. Shh with me. Shh. Okay. Super cool. Right. Now we are slowly moving to the last item. Now we have drawn many things. We have had a lot of things. We have done a lot of things. And now we are slowly moving in to the most important thing. And that is how to design the solution, how to design the drawing of your own application. This is one of the applications that I have done. see, even before start coding, I will first draw things on the paper and show this to my other people and ask them, what do you think about this application? I generally do that. Let's ask from the big people who are here. Chamil, do you generally directly go start typing the code or use your application to write software, or do you write ideas on the paper? Let's ask from Chamil. Chamil uncle. Chamil, what do you do? Do you go on and write, or do you directly start coding? Hasini, are you there? What do you think about that, Hasini? Hasini,
sorry,
yes. Do you directly start coding, or do you start writing? What generally happens?
Sorry, Telina, I think my connectivity is a little bad, so I didn't get the last part of your question.
No problem. So, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, better.
So okay. So my question is, do you, when you get an idea, do you start coding the idea directly, or do you first start writing the idea on the paper, just like solution design? Do you generally start drawing? Start writing?
First of all, yes, yes, first of all, I would start writing it on a paper, and I'll put it into a structure and see where the what's the place that I need to start.
Super. Brilliant. All right. Everybody give a thumbs up to Hasinian. Come on, give a thumbs up to Hasinian. Brilliant. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Do we have Shahan uncle? Shashan uncle? Are you there, Shashan? Yeah. What do you think? Do you generally go start coding right at the beginning, or do you start writing on the paper?
I basically start from a paper. I rarely start from the code. I design, draw, like sketch, then I start coding.
Okay, all right, brilliant. Everybody give a round of applause for Shashan uncle also. Come on, give a thumbs up, give a round of applause. Brilliant. These are brilliant people. Thank you. Now, just like these brilliant engineers, you are also going to be leaders. You are also going to be super duper awesome. And you are also going to be super duper awesome like these brilliant people who are doing this. So even you today are not going to start just coding when you just get this idea, but just like them, you are going to start drawing your paper. Here's one example that I have done. If you can see my example, type yes on. Sorry, my connection was bad. I just lost connectivity. Can you still hear me, gentlemen, ladies? If you can still hear me, give me a thumbs up. Okay, my internet went a little bad. So these are the problems generally you have. So no problem. We'll start again. I'm going to share my screen and we are going to ask that same question again. So this is the question. Before you get your idea, before you start coding, you are going to generally put your idea on a paper, just like this, just on a paper. And this is called a solution. You start drawing what you are going to do. And even before coding, you will draw these kind of things and you will show this to your parents, show this to your friends, and you are going to get ideas about that things. You are going to get the idea about your problem, whether that idea is good, whether this idea is going to work. And this is what we are going to do. Okay. So now this is called a sketch. This is called a solution. This is just like a snapshot of what are the screens that you're going to do. Now, you know how to do GPS, you know how to do painting, you know how to use your camera, you know how to use pens, drawing, and all the things. So you can draw what your app will look like, sketch it. Now, even before thinking about your own application, I want you to first look at the thing that you put on the screen. Look at this thing. Look at this thing that's in the screen. Okay, brilliant. Fantastic. Okay, now this is what we are going to do. Okay, everybody, give me a shh. Everybody, come on together. Everybody, give me a shh. No talking, no reading, no chatting, no pens, papers. Shh. You listen to me. Listen to me. Okay, this is what you are going to do now. What you are going to do now is this. Now you have a brilliant idea with you. You have a brilliant problem with you. You know how to do that. You know how to solve that. You know to whom you are going to solve that. You know how to solve that. You know how to do all these things. And now you have even drawn a picture about the person who will use your software application. Now it's time to draw the sketch about the solution. It's time to draw the sketch of your solution. Now it can be multiple screens. It can be just one screen application. It can be multiple screen application. It can have lots of screens, or even it can have 2 or 3 screens. Okay. So now I'm going to give you a few minutes. This time I'm going to give you about, let's say, I'm going to give you 5 minutes again. Right? We will give you more time, by the way. I'm going to give you 5 minutes again. No, I'll give you more time, in fact, because you are brilliant people. You are so great. I'm going to give you 7 minutes. This time, 7 minutes. I'm going to give you 7 minutes. I want you to think about your own solution that you are going to make and draw the sketches of your own application. ඔයාලා හදන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන application එක කොයි වගේ වෙයිද? කොච්චර screen තියෙයිද? එක screen එකයිද? screen ගොඩයිද? මේ screen කොහොම වෙයිද කියලා ඇඳලා පෙන්නන්න. ඒ අඳින එකට තමයි අපි sketch එකක් කියන්නේ. Right. Now I'm going to give you 7 minutes to do that drawing. Think about every small thing. Button තියෙන තැන් ගැන හිතන්න, රූප පෙන්නනවා නම් රූප පෙන්නන තැන් ගැන හිතන්න, click කරන්න තියෙනවා නම් click කරන තැන් ගැන හිතන්න. If you have some place to type, show that place. If you have a button, show that button. You don't need to draw beautiful diagrams. මේ බලන්න මම ඇඳලා තියෙනවා නිකන් පොඩි කටු සටහන්. Katu drawing, just a sketch. It doesn't need to be brilliant. It doesn't need to be beautiful. You don't need to even use colors. But if you like colors, if you have color pencils, color pens, use that. That's also good. Okay. So now let's do this. I'm going to give you 7 minutes. You're going to draw your sketch. You're going to draw your own screens about your application. 7 minutes starting right now. Start. Let's see the screens that you are going to come up with. Super. No talking, no typing. Start thinking. You got 7 minutes. Think very hard. It's like a big kid. You have to think very hard. See, you have seen other applications. You have read about other things. If you want to think by standing up, that's also okay. Come on, stand up. Jump a little bit and think. Right? Jump a little bit. Do some shaking. When I am thinking, I do this. I jump, I dance, and then I think. Come on, dance a little bit, shake a little bit, and think and draw. And when I'm doing very important things, I stand up and do that thing so that new ideas come to me. If you think you can do this better by standing up, do that. Don't worry if you have problems. We are going to help you. We are going to help you to become world class, to do brilliant things. So I want to take more time. Adil Shepardine, just take more time and improve what you have drawn. Do more. Describe more what that button would do, what it will do. Everything, describe more. Take 7 minutes. Take the entire 7 minutes. විනාඩි 7ම ගන්න. විනාඩි 7ම අරගෙන ඔයාලා ඇඳපු ස්ක්‍රීන් ආපහු අඳින්න. ඇඳ කප කටු ගගා අය මුලින් ඉඳන් අඳින්න. මුලින් ඉඳන් ඇඳ බලන්න කොහොමද මේ ඇප්ලිකේෂන් එක හොඳටම කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ලේසියෙන්ම කරන්න පුළුවන් කොහොමද? ඔයාලා අර හිතපු කට්ටියට ගොඩක්ම උදව් කරන්න පුළුවන් කොහොමද? බටන් එක උඩ තිබ්බොත්ද හොඳ යට තිබ්බොත්ද හොඳ? GPS ගත්තොත්ද හොඳ ගත්තේ නැත්නම්ද හොඳ? කැමරා එක කොටුවක පෙන්නුවොත්ද හොඳ රවුමක පෙන්නුවොත්ද හොඳ? ඒ පොඩි දේවල් ගැන තොන්න දැන් තමයි හිතන්නේ. Right. Brilliant. I see a lot of future engineers, future brilliant leaders, good musicians, dancers, leaders, politicians, great people. There are a lot of actors, lot of big people in this forum. Brilliant. Lot of engineers, lot of architects, lot of designers, lot of architects. All right, shake it, shake it, shake it and roll it. Good job, Yunus, Fausa. Good job. Start writing, start drawing. Oh, that's good. Okay, Ahmed, have you finished? Start looking at that drawing again and describe every small thing. If you have put a button, write what that button will do. Put an arrow and write what that button would do. Draw a button and show that. Good job, Badil. Good job. Good job. I'm going to give you how long? 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Okay, 3 more minutes. Good job. Okay, Rehan. I can see 2 screens. Brilliant. Explain it a little bit more, Rehan. Explain it a little bit more, right? What will happen when some user come and do? What will happen? Sasen, make it much closer. Sasen Pereira, bring it much closer. Okay, super duper. That's it. Brilliant. Nice. Nice. All right. Nimna. Yeah, make it much closer. Bring it much closer, Nimna. Okay, super. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Good. Lucy. I got 3 people there. Nice. Nice. Everybody is rushing to show their ideas. Good. Nice. Jedit Fernando, brilliant. Okay, nice drawings. Okay, Yunus. Good. Yes, I know you have questions. You have doubts. That's fine. We will give you time to ask that questions and doubts, Yunus. Okay. At the end, in few minutes, we are going to put you into groups and we are going to help you to solve all your problems. Don't worry. Don't worry. We are going to answer all your problems. All your problems we are going to answer. Okay. Good job. Good job so far. That's it, Ahmed. That's what you are going to do. If people are shouting, you say shh. You look at your mothers and say shh. I'm working. I'm thinking. When you are thinking, you do shh. Even I do that to my little daughter. When she's coming, when I'm working, I say shh. Now my daughter will come to me and say shh. All right, everybody. If you have finished, let's see how many time we have. 1 minute. Last minute. Start drawing. If you have pens and papers, color pens, draw it in other colors. Explain it, describe it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Start finishing. And get ready to say stop. Come on, get ready. Come on, get ready. Everybody, get ready to say stop. Get your hands. Everybody. And stop. Start shaking. Shake. All right. Okay, come on. Now you have done a lot of work. Let's give you a stretch. Come on, everybody. Stand up. Let's do a little bit of stretch. All right. Up. Ah. All right. Up. Let's stretch to your right hand side. Make some sound. To your left hand side. Make some sound. Good. To your backwards. Nice. Good. Do it something like this. All right. Make some sound. Super. Brilliant. If you have some water with you, you can have a sip of water. It's very important to keep water when you are working in front of your laptop. Every time that you are working in front of a laptop, remember to keep some water with you and start drinking water when you are working, because especially when you are working on the computers, you forget to drink water. So make sure that you drink a lot of water. So next time when you are working in front of the computer, you need to have water. That's good, Gayashi. I see your cup. Nice cup. Good job, Yunus. Everybody, take few seconds to get some water. If you don't have water, that's totally fine. Next time you can get some water, all right? Good. Nice bunch. Nice job. Nice job. Now, even if you don't have water, it doesn't matter. Next time, that's what I will do. Now, let's see your results. Everybody, show us your papers. Show us your papers. Show us your papers. I'm going to stop sharing so that Hasini Aunty is going to capture some pictures. Brilliant. Everybody, show me your papers. Show me your work. Everybody, smile to the camera and show me your papers. Smile to the camera and show me your papers. Everybody, smile to the camera and show me your papers. All right, let's see the papers. Let's see the work. Let's see the work. Ah, that's it. Even if your papers are empty, just show it. Come on, Nimna, show us your papers. Show us your papers. Everybody, show us your papers. All right, show right. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Anisha, come on, show us that. Close to the camera. Yes, brilliant. All right, show us your face also a bit. Brilliant. You got a nice thing there, all right, on your face. Brilliant. That's great. That's great. Okay, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Nice. This is good. This is good. Okay. All right, now everybody give me a shh, give me a shh, give me a shh. Everybody together. 1, 2, 3. Shh. Right, pens down, papers down. Listen to me. Let's remember what we have done so far. What we have done so far. First, we have written down 5 things, 5 problems that you would like to solve. Then out of those 5 things, we selected 1. We selected 1 out of that. And we wrote about that problem. Why that problem is something that I like to solve. Is it something that I have read about? Is it something that's going to help? You have brilliant ideas about that problem. And then you have thought about that problem a bit more. To whom I'm going to solve this problem? And why am I going to solve this problem? What am I going to do about this problem? And what will be the end result when I solve this problem? May problem එක solve කරපුවාම කාටද උදව් වෙන්නේ? උදව්වක් හම්බෙන්නේ. මේක කරපුවාම මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? මේ problem එක solve කරන්න නම් මම මොනවද කරන්නේ? These 3 things. ඒකට තමයි අපි කිව්වේ how might we statement කියලා. මොකද්ද අපි ඒකට කිව්වේ? Everybody together. How might we statement? Come on, everybody say that. How might we statement? Say that out loud. How might we statement? Again out loud. How might we statement? How might we statement? All right, everybody give me a shh. Right. After writing the how might we statement, we went on and drew our user. Remember the drawing that we did? It's drawing the user. So we have given you, we have now drawn what would our user look like? Will he be beautiful? Will he be not? How long will he be? How old will he be? Or will she be? What will he look like? What he will not look like? What he would like? What he would not like? We have drawn many things, many information. And at last, we have come to this place to draw your solution. So we have all these things now on your papers. We have done a lot of work. We have done a lot of work. And trust me, gentlemen, ladies, trust me, your work that you have done is so enormous. And I know you have many questions. I know you have many doubts, many questions. So we are going to help you those questions and doubts now. Okay? We are going to help those questions and doubts now. So if you have questions and doubts, raise your hands. Brilliant. So now is the time that we are going to solve and help those problems. Now we are going to solve and help all your problems. So this is what we are going to do. Now let's see, when all of you start talking, Shamil uncle and Hasini auntie will not be able to hear what you are talking and give help. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to put you into different groups. Like in your school, we are going to put you into different groups, and there will be one uncle or auntie in one of the group, and they are going to help you. They are going to listen to you. But only one person will talk at one time. That uncle or auntie will say who to talk by raising hands. Okay? So everybody's question will be answered. So if you have a problem, you can scale and we will help you. And wait for 1 minute because all the things that you have drawn so far will be used now. Right. Now, before we move into the other segment, raise your hands if you had a lot of fun within this time. If you had a lot of fun, raise your hands. Come on, give me a high five. Give me a high five. If you had a lot of fun, raise your hands. If you like this session and if you think that you can do the same thing and come up with brilliant world-class software application, give me a high five. Give me a high five if you think this is something that you can really do. And if you think that you can make beautiful software, really important software, do this. And come on, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Come on, do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. All right. And give me a high five. Give me a high five. Give me a high five that you are going to do this. Super duper, super duper. I love you all. Love you all. I love this crowd. All right. So we have done a lot of things. We have had a lot of work and we have had a lot of fun. We danced, we jumped, we did a lot of things. And we have now had a lot of work with us. Look at your papers. We have done a lot of work. So now is the time that we are going to instruct you how to go to the next level, how to apply for the competition, how to send us this information. Now we are going to tell you. So I want you to be very quiet. Listen to this very carefully because now we are going to tell you how to apply for the competition, how to send this information. And for that, I'm going to hand this session over again to your Hasini aunt. She will tell you how to apply this information, all the books, all the written things, all the pictures that you have. We are going to help you how to do that. So, Hasini, are you there? Are you here? Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Brilliant. So now we are going to hand over this beautiful, fantastic crowd back to you, Hasini. Please help them to solve their problems and tell them how they can send this information back to us. All right, guys, thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you very much, Delina. So I'll give you a few instructions on how to submit your work and how to submit your ideas, basically. Now you have written all your ideas in the papers. And in the email that I sent to you, I told you that you all have to develop a PowerPoint presentation and submit it to us, right? So what you're going to put up in the PowerPoint presentation will be the pictures or the photographs of your notes that you have taken right now, or else you can type the same thing in the PowerPoint slide itself also, but it will take little time. But if you prefer to take a picture using your mobile phone and paste it in the PowerPoint slides, that is also fine, right? And we notice that there are some students who doesn't have PowerPoint application installed in your device, right? So for those kids, don't worry. I'm going to share a link right now where you have the option to upload either a PowerPoint slide or individual pictures that you have taken from your notes. Okay.
Hasini,
so yes.
Yeah, let me simplify the things. If you can take a clear photograph of what you have done, your diagrams and all, please send it. That's enough. Don't worry about PowerPoint, right? If you think you want a PowerPoint and I can do something better than this, take that path. It's not needed, right? We don't need. What we need is the things you have drawn, things you have written, the statements and all, photos of that, right? That is number one. The second thing, before everything, I have to tell you one thing. The session Tilina sir has conducted was a session that will be conducted for university students, right? You may feel that it's really easy, right? Yes, that is his talent, that making the things super easy for all the people, right? ඔය මම කියන්නේ මේ සෙෂන් එකම මේ කියපු ටිකම තියෙනවා ඉන්ටර්නෙට් වල ගොඩාක් බර වචන වලින්. There are heavy words used by many people And that is really hard to understand even by university students. But you can see ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙන්න ඇති ඔයගොල්ලෝ කොච්චර ලේසියෙන් මේක තේරුම් ගත්තද කියලා. එකම process එක ටිකක් සරල කරලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙන විදිහට කෙරුවේ. So first of all, shall we have a big applause to him?
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. So he was a dedicated and he was passionate teacher, and he can do a lot for you. And we invite him to be in touch with TechKids program and do these kind of sessions more in the future as well. Do you like? Yeah, if you like, thumbs up. Right, good. So kids, this is not technology, right? May technology neme. Attadama technology is yet a tool. You know that what are the tools? For an example, if you have a pencil, can you draw a nice picture without your talent or without your brain? Without practice, can you do that? No. There is a way. You have to practice. You have to think. You should think who would like this drawing to watch. Who will be looking at my drawing. So that's a different art. It's not technology. There is no excuse for mobile application development or whatever the technology as well, right? Technology is there, but in order to deliver something really cool, deliver something important, you have to do all these things. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ පුදුම වෙලා ඉන්න ඇති මේ මොහොත වෙනකම්ම ඇයි මේ ටෙක්නොලොජි මුකුත් නැතුව මෙච්චර මේ තාක්ෂණය උගන්නලා මොබයිල් ඇප් හදන්න උගන්නලාද මෙලෝ දෙයක් අපි කතා කරුවේ නැත්තේ කියලා. ඒකට හේතුව තමයි කොච්චර තාක්ෂණය දැනගත්තත් මේ කියපු ටික දන්නේ නැතුව ඒකෙන් වැදගත් දෙයක් එළියට දෙන්න බැරි එක. Do you understand? You can't do something very important by only knowing the technology. You need this part, which is lacking, right? Which is lacking for us as adults. But as children, you have a lot. You are super powered. You are kind of supercharged people. Am I right, Tilina? They are exceptional, right?
Exceptionally great, yes.
Yes, you are super. I'm really wondering how this kind of little bodies hold that kind of larger brains. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Tilna, again. So don't worry about that. Whatever the problem statement that we have written certain things, and whatever the things that you have drawn, everything, just send us like the photographs. Don't worry about PowerPoint. If you really think that I can do a PowerPoint and do kind of a better presentation, just use it. Okay? Are you clear? Right. How many of you upload the photos? Raise your hand. How many of you are planning to upload PowerPoint? Raise your hand. Good. It's up to you. We will be sharing you a link, which is a Google form. You can upload all this stuff. Okay? Right. Hasini, over to you.
All right. Thank you very much for the clarifications, Chamil. So, kids, you all can see there's a link in the chat. Just click on that link and see whether you all can see a Google form with the heading SLASSCOM TechKids Summer Up Hackathon 2021. Submit your ideas. If you all have access to that form, please raise your hand. If you can open that without any issues. All right, I can see. Right, I can see that all of you can access that. So, in the top of that, in the top part of that form, you all can see there's a link given. Right, download the presentation template from here. So you can simply click on that link and get the template. Okay, don't edit this PPT right away. You go to file and download the PPT from here. Okay, if you really want to submit a PowerPoint presentation only. Okay. So once you clicked on that, okay, let me share my screen and show you so that you all can understand what I'm saying now. Right, give me 1 second. Okay, my internet connectivity is not that good. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Can you all see my screen now? Right. Chamil, I think it's visible for you, right?
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah.
All right. So, so all of you have come to this, and you can click on this link to open the PowerPoint presentation, right? So I can see lot of students have logged into this PowerPoint presentation. So don't edit this from here. Go to this, click this file button, then go to download and download the Microsoft PowerPoint from here. Okay, download a copy of this to your computer and open that offline version and edit it. Okay, and coming back to this application, you can see there are two options. First of all, you enter the email address that you used for like registering for the hackathon. Today, you might be using a different email address to access the form and access the PowerPoint presentation and all. That's fine, but enter the email address that you have used to register with the hackathon in this area, because from that only we will be identifying your application and your personal details submitted to the hackathon registration application. Then you have two options. If you want to submit, just submit the photos of your notes. Click here. So I'll give my email address here. Okay. I will click here. So submit as images and videos, and I'll click next, so that you can see several options to upload your images. First image should be, the first photo should be the 5 problems that you all written in your notebook. In the very beginning of the session, sorry, Tina uncle told you to identify, list down 5 problems that you would like to solve with a mobile application. So take a photo of that and upload it to here. Next, selected problem to solve with the mobile app and why it is important to me. So I'm pretty sure that you all have chosen one problem by now to solve with a mobile application, and you have identified why I'm going to solve this. So you need to upload, you need to take a photograph of that and upload to here. So you can simply click file upload and just drag and drop the image to here. So you need to get the pictures to your computer, or else you can access this link from your mobile phone, right? Likewise, you can upload all these pictures and click submit to submit your ideas. So let me once again show you how to upload the presentation. So if you are going to upload the presentation, click this option, submit as presentation, and click next. Okay, I'll give my email address here again. SLASSCOM.ok. Here you have only one option. So you can put all the pictures into these slides, these given slides, or else you can type the things that you have wrote in your notes, and you can include images, you can draw diagrams, tables, and everything. And you have downloaded your PowerPoint presentation, upload it to this option by clicking here. Just drag and drop that PowerPoint presentation to here and click the upload button. So you have two options. For you to upload these files from this form, you have to be logged into your Gmail account or the Google account. That's why in the very beginning of the session, I told you that if you have a Gmail account, keep your login credentials ready. You need to log into the Google account or the Gmail account to submit your applications. Right? Okay, I think that is clear for you. So let me now put you all into breakout rooms. If you have any questions, now you can discuss with the aunties and uncles available in that room, chat room. So, okay, let me stop sharing. Wait. All right, Chamil, could you please confirm me whether you all can see my screen? You all can still see my screen, or whether it is stopped, because I'm having some issues from my end.
I can see you, not the screen.
Not the screen, so screen sharing is stopped, right? Okay, great. So let me put you all into breakout rooms. I'm going to create two rooms. One room will be to discuss whether if you have any issues in submitting the application. So Shamil uncle will be there in that room to help you out. And there will be another room that is to discuss the ideas and solution diagrams that you have already done. So Auntie Kohila will be there to help you and discuss with you about the solutions that you have come up with. And if you have any doubts to clear, she will be helping you out. Apart from that, if you have any other different questions, you can stay in the same session and ask those questions from Tilinanka. Okay, so I'm going to open all rooms. So you will get a notification saying that you are invited to join a breakout room. So let me allow you all to unmute. Okay, I have allowed you all to unmute your microphone.
Excuse me. Miss, I accidentally sent the project with my school account. Miss, can I resend it? The presentation?
Okay, school, you mean you logged into your school account and submitted it?
Accidentally, Miss. Yes, Miss, I need to put it from my personal one.
Excuse me,
Okay,
teacher.
that's all right.
Teacher, I can't go to breakout rooms, no, teacher.
Can you see a notification?
Yes, teacher. Teacher, we can't join. Join is black color.
Yes, Miss, you didn't say how to submit your app, no, Miss.
Okay, wait. First, let me. Okay, some of you have already joined the breakout rooms. Ideas and solution diagrams, yes, and issues. So,
excuse me, Miss.
Yes.
Excuse me, Miss. Miss, this is only the competition of this. You must make an app. So
yeah. Okay, children. Thank you. It's a very good question. Let me tell you.
There are no breakout rooms, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Before the breakout room, let me clarify one thing. Right? the most important part of any solution is the idea, right? Execution, you can find many people. You can find as many people as you want. Okay, right?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I joined like later on in the session. What are the 5 topics?
Join the idea and solution.
Yeah, we will be sharing this session as well. We will be sharing this session, the video also.
So how can we contract with other people? Like you told as a team.
Excuse me, sir.
So how can we do it?
No, please do it by your own. If you have trouble with teams, don't go for a team. Just do it as a.
No. So how to contract with teams?
Sir, how can I submit it today?
Wait.
Sir,
Yes.
if we have any questions regarding how we can code the particular action we want in our apps,
Yeah, you have to search internet. You have the community support from App Inventor, and you may be writing us through the document.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask a question?
What is the topic of the app? You didn't tell yet, miss. What is the app, miss?
Okay, topic of the app. Anything.
breakout rooms, no, sir.
Yeah. Topic is
Should we submit it today?
There's nothing in the breakout room, sir. It's completely empty. We can't do anything.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. The deadline for submissions, is it today? The deadline?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. What are the topics?
Can't we submit it tomorrow? The presentation.
Yeah,
Okay, the presentations have.
So can you submit the?
Okay. I'm going to answer one by one. Please. Are you ready? How? Okay. Right. So what will happen is you will be submitting today the design idea. Whatever you have drawn, maybe you can draw it again. You can nicely design your idea. You can add your comments and all these things. Sorry?
Excuse, sir.
Is it compulsory?
Yes. We need the idea. That idea is the most important.
How can we send Sir, there's no one in the other breakout room.
It's okay, kids. Don't worry.
We submit it tomorrow.
Sir, I don't have.
Can we submit it tomorrow?
No. You have to submit it today, and you can submit it again.
Sir, how do we give so after designing them, how do we give it?
Okay, you can see there is a form. In the chat. If you go and look at chat, wait. One question is answered, then you can ask the other one. No. The first question, how to submit? How? There is a link in the chat shared by Hasini Auntie. Okay, can you see it? Thumbs up if you can see it.
Yes, sir.
I can see it, sir.
Sir. But once we finish the app, how do we send it to?
Wait. Right? You have a link for a form in the Google, the chat of this, and you have to use that, copy and paste that link somewhere. You have to send your idea. All the photos and everything should be uploaded to this particular Google form.
Excuse me, sir.
Wait, that is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. And when is the time we should upload it?
Yeah, today within before 12 p.m. right? Before tonight, you have to upload.
Sir.
Excuse me, sir.
I don't have the laptop right now, so I can upload it after the session, right?
Yeah, Putta, just draw it on. Wait. Just draw it on a paper, right? And upload it. It's okay. You can write it in a paper.
I have a question.
Excuse me, sir. Can we write?
Sir, do we have to use our presentation template or can we use our own template?
How do we submit that once we're done making it?
Sorry?
Excuse me, sir.
How to submit the app when we finish making it, sir?
Can I ask a question?
Okay, wait. Again, I'm going to answer. Silent, please.
Sir,
you don't need to worry how to submit the app at the moment, because everybody who is submitting this particular idea, right? Idea as a presentation, PowerPoint presentation or set of images, we will be sending you a link to your email to submit. Are you clear? Right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, is it okay if I make my own presentation and send it?
Sir, can we use our own presentation template and just add the content you all want? Sir, can we make our own presentation?
Sir, is it okay if I make my own presentation?
If you want to create your own presentation, amend it after the few slides we have mentioned. Are you clear?
Also, can we include the content that you have given in our own design type of?
Okay, you can. But we need those few things we wanted.
what is the topic?
Okay, sir.
Any topic.
Sir, what is
any
the
topic.
problem we should solve?
Sir, what
Any
This
problem.
is the competition without making an app?
Sir, can
No. You have to make that. We will be giving you time, about 1 week time. We will be giving thereafter.
What is this presentation? What is that?
Questions can we leave?
Excuse
Okay,
me.
guys. Okay. My dear children, please shut down for a moment. Right? Shut up. Okay, I'm going to tell you one thing. Right? Sorry for the harsh word. Right? Be silent, please. Number one, this system or the hackathon will happen like this. Today, you will be submitting. Today or maybe morning tomorrow time, you will be submitting your idea. Are you clear? Thumbs up if you are clear. Right. Then we will be sending you an email regarding your application. At the actual application, how to submit it, we will be giving you a detailed instruction in an email. Are you clear? Right. The topic is anything. Any problem you see that I have to solve, that is the topic. We are not going to...
Hansani, miss, can you please come for the breakout room of issues of submitting application? Children need your help, please, miss.
Sure. Sneha, let's wait in this main discussion and listen to Chamilanka's message first. Take 1 minute time to listen to that message. Then I'll come to the breakout room. Okay.
Okay. Bye, miss.
I'm done. Let's go.
Excuse me.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, miss. Please join for that one. I need some. Children need you so much.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, can we take some?
I have a big problem.
What is the deadline time for the submission of the presentations?
Okay, I'll take some questions. This is Tina. All right.
Right.
Ideas of solution, diagrams, or issues of submitting applications.
Is it compulsory to do the presentation?
Now, every kid. Now, this is Tilina again. Okay, we are going to now answer your questions. Now, I want all of you to, again, raise your hands if you have a question. Let's see if you have a question, right? I'm Tilina. Again, let's see how many of you have problems. So now if you have a problem, I need you to raise your hand and let's go one by one and solve the problem. Otherwise, we are going to take a lot of time, okay? Now,
Excuse me, sir, I'm Sinuri.
No, wait 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. I'll call you. When I say your name, you can ask your question, okay? Then we'll, only if you have a question, if I tell your name, you are going to unmute yourself and talk. Let's go one by one. Shamara, tell us your problem.
So I'm planning to join this hackathon with my sister.
Okay.
So if we both want to participate at once, what should we do?
You can both participate as a team, or if you want to do 2 things, that's also fine. But both of you,
so how do we participate as a team?
You can put both names in the sheet, or even if you can, you can just put one name. That's also fine. So no problem. Okay.
And
Okay, sure.
also, sir, sorry, sir, you all asked for the email address that we use to log into the hackathon, to join the
It can be any
hackathon.
email address. Huh? It can be any email address.
Okay, sir.
Right. All right, let's go for another person. Gayashi, ask your question.
In which topic should we make the app in the hackathon?
Sir, can we leave?
1 second, Ahmed. What's the question again, Gayashi?
In which topic should we make the app in the hackathon?
The question is, the thing is, whatever the topic that you selected as your selected topic, Gayashi, you remember 5 things and you have a star to 1. That's the thing that you're going to build. If you want to change it, you have time. 1 second. Wait until I finish answering Gayashi's question. Okay, guys.
Can you explain the presentation, sir?
Wait. Everybody shut down. Everybody mute yourself. Everybody mute yourself. I will call your name and only that person will talk. Otherwise, you will not be able to hear what I'm talking. Okay. When I finish talking, I will tell your name. Then you can start asking the question. So wait until I finish this one. All right. So Gayashi's question is, what is the topic that you have to build your application? The answer is, you have written 5 ideas and you have selected the best idea. That best idea is what you are going to build. Now, if you want to change that idea, that is also okay. But make sure when you upload that, make sure that you send us the idea that you are going to build the app. Okay. Is that correct, Gayashi? Did you understand that? Okay, good. Right. Wait 1 second. All right. Raise your hand if you have a question. Right. Ahmad, do you have a question?
Sir, can we leave?
Sorry, what's the question?
Can we leave?
Yeah, please leave. If you don't have questions, you can leave. No problem. Anyone, if you want to leave? Wait. Others, wait 1 second.
I can join to the breaking room, sir.
Sorry?
Issue breaking room.
Right, I will answer those questions also. So you can wait here.
Excuse me, sir.
Wait 1 second, guys. Let's go one by one. Otherwise, no one will hear what other people are saying.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, bye. Thank you.
Wait. If you want to leave, you can leave now if you don't have questions. Otherwise, if you have questions, only if you have questions, you can stay. Okay? Jadid, ask the question. Only Jadid will talk now.
If we want to go to the breakout room?
If you want to go to the breakout room, you just stay here. You can ask the question from this forum. So we will be answering that question. Okay? Don't worry about breakout rooms. Jadid, ask the question now. All others will be silent until Jadid asks the question. All right, go on. I again said, Jadid, I have already mentioned. Topic, we are not going to tell. Topic, you are going to select. You have already written 5 things. You have selected the best one. That's the topic. Jadid, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then that's good. Okay,
sir, can you send the link again, please?
Wait 1 second. Everybody, listen to me. Don't unmute yourself. Only if I tell your name, you will unmute. Link is in the chat. So you can find the link if you go to the chat and find the last chat. Okay, I'm going to send it again now.
Okay, sir.
I'm going to send it. So anyone who doesn't have the link, you can get it right now. I'm going to send it right now. By the way, if you want to leave, you can leave. If you don't have problems, it's okay to leave. Chaniru, tell us your problem. Everybody's going to listen. Chaniru, unmute yourself and talk.
You have sent another link, sir. A YouTube link.
Sorry, that was the wrong link. I'm going to send the correct link. 1 second. Oops. Chamil, will you be able to kindly share the link to this chat game? Right. Chamil, you're on mute.
Idea submission link, right?
Yes, correct. Okay, so again,
Yes,
Chanil, you
can
can
I
unmute yourself and ask the question. Wait 1 second. Let's ask one by one, otherwise no one will hear.
When it's the submitting, sir, can we make like our own presentation, like including the presentation you gave us? Yeah.
No problem. You can do whatever you like, Chanil. We have given you a presentation just to help you. You can do your own presentation. That's also okay. Okay, that's also okay. That's good.
We have to include the same information that is in the original slide to our one.
Yes, exactly correct.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
that's good. Thank you.
Sir, can we create any type of game?
You can type anything. See, you have already. I'm going to repeat.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay? Wait 1 second. Again, if you start talking, no one will hear. So if I tell your name only, you will ask question. Wait. The topic. Now everybody is asking about the topic. So I'm going to talk about the topic. The topic is this. We are not going to tell you the topic. You all have written down 5 problems and you have selected one best problem. That best problem is going to be your topic. We are not going to tell you the topic. That best problem, the problem that you gave a star, that's the topic. So now if you have problems about the topic, you don't need to ask it now. Topic is the topic that you like.
So, sir,
wait 1 second, I'm not finished.
Sir, I am asking.
Sir, how should we send the app we have sent?
Wait, I have not come to that. Give me 1 second, I will come to that. So I am first discussing how to select the topic. Now, are you all clear about how to select the topic? Say yes in the chat if you are clear about selecting the application. Say yes.
Sir, I have one
yes.
question.
Wait 1 second. I'll come to the questions. Yeah. Say yes if you understood about selecting the topic. Say yes in the chat. Say yes if you are clear.
Chat is disabled.
Chat is disabled. Okay, no problem. So, okay, that's good. Now I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you how to submit the application. By tomorrow morning, you have to submit the idea. The presentation you have to submit by today or tomorrow morning. That's it. To do your application, you have 1 week. You have time. You have more time. We are going to give you more time. That is the actual competition. This presentation is not the competition. Competition is the application that you are developing. And we are going to give you about 1 week's time. How to upload that, we are going to tell you later. We are going to send you some messages.
Is the 1 week's time for
application development? To develop you, to write your software. Chamil, are you here?
Chamil is in the breakout room, it seems.
Yeah, Hasini, how long? 1 week, right? To develop the software?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So again, kids, listen to me. Okay.
Deadline.
17th is the last date for application development. So your application should be ready in 1 week's time. 17. What's the date? 17. What's the date of your application? Wait 1 second. Everybody listen to me very carefully. Very carefully listen to me. Tomorrow morning, you have to send the presentation. 17th, that is next week, Thursday. You have to complete your application. And now, Hasini, tell us how to submit the application.
Yes, the application submission will happen through another submission link that will be emailed to all the participants.
Okay, brilliant.
With
Thank you.
the
So
clear
now,
instructions and all.
Yes. Okay. Now, again, kids, listen to me. You don't need to raise your hands. This is what's going to happen. This is the only thing that you need to know. Now you know your topic. By tomorrow morning, upload your presentation, right? Let's say by 9 a.m. By 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, you have to upload your presentation. And it is compulsory. You have to send the presentation. Okay. Otherwise, it's difficult. You can't get into the competitions. If you want to get into the competition, by tomorrow morning, you have to upload the presentation.
So tomorrow, like what time? Because I have
9 a.m.
school.
9 a.m.
Excuse me,
9
sir. I
a.m.
have a question again.
Before 9
Wait.
a.m. we should submit the presentation.
Before 9 a.m. you have to submit the presentation. Okay.
So
Then
is it okay to
If you
watch
couldn't
tutorials
subscribe, no, if you
through
couldn't
here?
do it,
if you can't submit by
Tomorrow
9
9, today
a.m.
9.
tomorrow morning 9.
so if you couldn't
Morning 9.
submit the idea, what should we do?
You should submit by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Right?
Sir.
What are the ideas?
Sir.
Okay. So now I was talking about setting the topic. Now you should be clear about finding the topic. Now you should be clear about the presentation. You should be clear now. Tomorrow morning 9 a.m. you have to upload your presentation. Okay.
So
After
if you
uploading your
we won't be
presentation,
in the competition.
yes, if you can't upload, unfortunately, you will not be in the competition because this is a competition, right? When it is a competition, there are deadlines. So you have to make to that deadline. And you don't have to do much. Whatever the things that you did today, you just put it to a photograph and upload. That's it. You don't have to do any presentation. It's very important. Just take a photograph what you just did and upload. That's it. And you have to do it by 9 a.m. Now, if you have questions about uploading,
Excuse me,
Sir,
sir.
what
My
if our
problem
app
is
is
about the
all
application.
but we don't know?
don't ask questions about applications. I'll give you time to ask about applications later. Only about uploading.
Sir, in the PowerPoint presentation, there is a highlight section for team member 2. What would be, what shall we...
If you don't have team members, just forget about it.
No, what can we fill in that pink color one?
You don't need to fill everything. If you don't have a team member, you can forget it. Filling everything is not mandatory. හැම එකම පුරවන්න කියලා එකක් නැහැ. හෙට උදේ 9 වෙද්දී මේක අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න දැන් ඔයාලා දැන් කොළවල ලියපු දේවල් තියෙනවනේ. ඒ කොළවල ලියපු දේවල් ෆොටෝ අරගෙන එහෙම අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්න. ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් හදන්න ඕනේ කියලා එකක් නැහැ.
එකක් ලියලා නැත්තම් ඒක
කමක් නැහැ. ලියපු ටික එවන්න.
Sir,
Excuse me, sir. I have a question. If we don't have 5 solutions, is it okay if we write the solutions that, like the problems that we wrote?
Come on. That's okay. That's okay, Senori.
Sir, මට අහන්න ඕනේ PowerPoint presentation එකේ අර team members ලා දාන තැන රෝස පාටට මේ පොඩි box එකක් වගේ තියෙන්නේ. ඒකේ sir my name, grade, registered email address අර ඒ මටියක් highlight වෙච්ච එකක් තියෙන. එතනට මොකක්ද sir දාන්න ඕනේ?
එතෙන්න මොනවද දාන්න එපා. ඔයාගේ නම, grade එක, ඔයා ඉස්කෝලේ කී වසරද ඉන්නේ කියන එක විතරක් දාන්න. ඔයාලා team members ලා නැහැනේ.
නෑ sir
ඔයාගේ නම
sir මට
ඉන්නවා නම් team number 1, team member 1 කියන column එකේ දාන්න ඔයාගේ නම. team member 2 කියන එකේ දාන්න යාළුවන්ගේ නම. රෝස පාට එකේ මොනවද ලියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ.
sir. එතකොට email address registered email address ඒවත් ඕනද?
ඒවා අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. ඒවා අපි අර ෆෝම් එකකින් ගන්නවානේ. ඒ හින්දා නමයි, grade එකයි, contact number එකයි විතරක් දාන්න table එකේ එච්චරයි. රෝස පාට එකේ මොනවද ලියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ.
ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා සර්.
හරි කියන්නේ.
දැන් අපි අපේ app එක සර්ලට එවන්න ඕන.
තාම app එක හදන හැටි කිව්වේ නෑ. මම ඒක ඊගාවට කියන්නම්. app එක හදන හැටි එවන හැටි ගැන මම පස්සේ කියන්නම්. තමම presentation එක හදන එකයි කියන්නේ. හරි?
Excuse me, sir.
app එක හදන හැටි, app එක එවන හැටි අපි ඊළඟට කියන්නම්. ඔව් කියන්න. presentation ගැන මොනවද කියන්නේ?
අපේ නම එහෙම දාන්න ඕනේ සර්.
So target users එකන මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ sir? මට ඒක තේරුනේ නැහැ. target
table එකේ තියෙන එක.
Okay, one second. Everybody again. 1 second. We'll go one by one. අකීල්ගේ ප්‍රශ්නේ අහන්න. අකීල් අශ්රෆ්.
target users.
Yes, target users.
ඒක මට තේරුනේ නැහැ.
Target users means that the picture that you drew. You draw a picture, remember? You draw a picture about
yes,
the user. that picture you have to just put. That's it. Finish.
Under targeting users.
Yeah. Only take a picture of that drawing and upload it. That's it.
Sir, may mama එකක් ලිව්වේ නැහැ එක කමක් නැහැ sir.
No problem. Whatever the things that you have done, just put it. That's it. Okay. Akila, is that clear?
Excuse me, sir. How much we can
we can picture of the books, or
Yes,
should
yes.
we type? Oh, just
No need
put
to type. Again, wait. No need to type. Just take a picture and send. No need to type. If you want to type, it's okay to type.
Can I ask the question?
Is it also
Okay, let's do something. Why don't you all type your problems? Yes, it's okay to watch tutorials. It's okay to watch.
So what if
Hasini,
our app
if you
is
are there-
already made by someone, but we don't
One
know?
second, guys. One second, guys.
Yes,
Right,
Selena.
Hasini, if you are there, enable typing. Enable chats, please.
Sure.
Right. Okay. Let's do this. I want all of you write your question on the chat box.
Sir.
Come on. Let's
What
mute
I
everyone.
have write the question in the chat. Can you look at that, please? So what are you writing?
Okay. Wait. Right. I'm going to go to the chat and I'm going to answer some of the things. Okay. What is how might we? How might we is the thing that we did today. We wrote 3 things. Remember, blank, filling the blanks of 3 things. Those 3 things, how might we do the action, to whom that we do that, and what will be the result. Those 3 things, take a picture and send. That's how might be.
So this is
If you don't have questions, you can leave. I'm going to now look at the chat and answer. So if you have a question, write in the chat.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, this is
Wait. 1 second.
Sir.
Can you type your question in the chat? Because there are a lot of people wanting to get answers. So quickly type it in the chat. I will answer them. So Hasini or Chamil, if the questions are answered, can we ask them to leave?
Yes, Selena.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So if you don't have a question, or if your question is answered, you can leave from this session. We will send you more information about app uploading later. How to upload the app, we will send later. Okay? How to upload the app, how to do the app, how to get information, we will send a separate email. How to upload the app, we are going to give you 1 week and we will send that information later. It will not be given today. So today we are going to only talk about uploading the presentation. So regarding uploading presentations, if you don't have any questions, you can leave this Zoom session. Thank you very much for coming.
Yes, sir.
Wait.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you very much for coming.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, මේ target users කියන එකෙන් sir mean කරේ මොකක්ද? ඒ කියන්නේ target users කියන්නේ අපි ඒක හඳුන්වා දෙන්න යන්නේ කාටද?
Wait. මම ඒ කෑලි 5 අපහු කියන්නම්. එතකොට ඔයාලට ලේසි.
So are we using MIT App Inventor?
Yeah, you have to use MIT App Inventor.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm going to show what you should do in everything. Number 1, first slide. Include your name, telephone number, and grade. If you have team members, include their names also. Second slide. 5 problems I like to solve is the 5 problems that you wrote today. If you don't have 5 problems, if you have only 2 problems, 3 problems, that's also okay. Take a picture and include it here. And the selected problem. Why is this problem important to me? You have already selected 1 problem. Select that 1 problem and take a photograph, put it there. Why this problem is important to me? You have answered that question. Take a picture, put it there. How might we? Are the 3 things. How might we? For whom? So that. We fill the 3 blanks. Remember about the ice cream we did that? So what 3 things that you wrote? Take a picture, upload it. 5th slide. Target user. Target user is the drawing that you draw. Remember, you draw a picture about your targeted user, only upload that picture. That's enough. Final 6th slide is your solution.
Yes,
that is about your drawing, about the final drawing, about your screens, the sketch. That's it. Only 5 things that you have to Only 5 things you have to upload.
So the solution would be the sketches that we do, right?
So we can do that, sir. So we have an idea, but there's no relevant things in MIT App Inventor. So sir, how can we, sir, we can put the idea, but we can't make the app. So is it okay, sir? We can make another app.
No, make sure it is something doable with MIT App Inventor. Right? Make sure your idea is something that is doable with MIT App Inventor. Make sure
sir.
My idea is about
It's okay, sir.
text on text dan, image on image dan.
Okay?
You can do anything that you like.
If we have an idea, but we can't make it.
Who is asking the question? Can you tell me your name?
Sir, I'm Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan, what's the question?
Sir, Chamil uncles told it's okay if we have an idea.
Yes.
You put it, but we can't make the app. So you can make another app.
Yes, definitely, that's true. You can do everything.
Yeah,
but
Tilina,
you
let me
want
answer
to
this.
make a unique app.
Wait. Children, yeah. We totally understand you are very little kids. We don't expect you to be super kind of that restricted people. We don't want to restrict yourself, right? You throw a very nice idea and you feel like when you are developing, you can do something better, right? If you do it in that way, that is also accepted, right? But make sure you try to get close into your original idea, that there will be more marks if your idea is so close to what you develop. Okay? Right.
Okay, excuse me, sir. Can I ask my question?
Sir, but
Sir, I am not going to make it with my idea. It is no problem. I'm not going to close to do with the idea and the app.
Sir, in the presentation, it's asking for a solution.
No
Is a solution like the sketches that we drew on a paper?
Sir, for the app, sir, how can what is the link, sir, for the app?
App link we have not told you. App link we will email. Okay, we have told you that.
Yeah.
So
My idea is about
how can we make up the
presentation.
So how can we make a team?
We will answer one question at one time.
No teams, please. Yeah. If you don't have any team, don't worry. Okay? Right.
So can I ask?
Yes, tell us your name and ask only one person, please.
I'm Azza.
Asa, go on. Okay, only Asa will go on.
My idea is about making a timetable for kids. So I think I have a unique idea in that, but still anyone hasn't done that. So how can I solve my application?
Don't worry about whether other people have done that or not. Only give your idea. What we are asking is by tomorrow morning, send us your idea, Asa.
But what if I can't make it?
No problem. You will be able to make it. If you can't make it, we are not going to penalize you. Whatever you can do, that will be good enough. Even your idea, sending your idea will be even good enough, Asa. Okay? Is that clear?
Excuse me, sir. I'm
Wait,
Gihansa.
everybody, come on, wait.
I'm Gihansa.
Wait. We will finish one question and come back to you. Asa,
excuse me, sir. I'm Gihansa.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, wait. Gihansa, we will come to you. Asa, if your question is clear, you can leave the meeting. Is that clear? Is the answer clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can leave the meeting and start working in your idea now. Right? Thank you for coming. Right, let's go to Gihansa. Wait, only Gihansa.
Yeah, children. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. Hasini aunty is going to share your link. Okay? Right? Can you remember earlier also she has shared a link where you can send any of your... Okay, let me send you an email address, right? Okay, I'm going to type an email address. Keep it down. Hasini, can you type techkids@slasscom.lk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have put an email address. Any question, you can write it and send to this email. Okay? Are you clear? We will be answering you. Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are going to close the session. Unfortunately, Tilnangal has to move into another meeting and I am...
Sir, we can't copy the link.
Sorry? Which link?
We can't copy the .lk link.
Yeah, sir. So can we create more than one app?
Yeah, can you write it down? techkids@slasscom.lk. Carefully write it.
Sir, in the presentation, they are asking for a solution. Is the solution the sketches that we drew, like the...
Yes. Now, those are the sketches.
Excuse me, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can ask. You can please send your questions to this email address. We will be answering, Puta. This is already running out of time.
So we will be answering it today, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Sir,
how do we send the main project?
Sorry?
How do we send the main project?
Okay, we have already answered that question enough times. Maybe 20 times. Yes.
So I wasn't there.
But if we couldn't build the app that we mentioned in the presentation.
So try to do something. Try to do something close. So something that is really solving a problem. Okay.
Sir, I didn't make nearly to the I didn't make the nearly to the presentation idea. I am doing another one.
Sorry, my dear children. We are not going to answer you anymore. It's time to leave. Sorry about that. We all have some kind of another meeting to join. Sorry about that. You can answer. You can send your questions to techkids@slasscom.lk. We will be answering those questions. Okay. Right. Thank you everyone for your participation.
Will you all be like replying for the questions that we asked by today?
Yes, most probably before tomorrow morning we will be answering. Okay. Right. Thank you everyone. See you.
Tomorrow morning.
Why you want it as soon as possible? Okay, send your emails. We will be answering soon. And the deadline for the submission will be tomorrow, mid of the day. Is it okay?
Submission of the presentation?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
You have tried your best to submit by 12 noon tomorrow. Otherwise, we will be opening up our link up to tomorrow evening. Okay. Right.
Can we change our topic while the 7 days?
If you feel yes.
Sir, we are not. Sir, I am not doing nearly to the presentations. Is it no problem, sir?
Sorry, you have to send your question to the email. Okay. We will be answering. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, my dear children. See you.
Thank you and goodbye, sir.
Everyone. Bye-bye.
Sir. Thank you so much, sir. Bye, sir.
Okay, bye-bye. See you.
Bye, sir. Take care. Have a nice day.
Okay, have